It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag. It's the emblem for me and for you. It's the emblem of the team we love, the team of the red and the blue. Every heart beats true for the red and the blue, and we sing this song to you. Should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the red and the blue. It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag. It's the emblem for me and for you. It's the emblem of the team we love, the team of the red and the blue. Every heart beats true for the red and the blue, and we sing this song to you. Should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the red and the blue.
Alright everyone, I'm very sorry that I'm late. I was supposed to be starting at like a couple of minutes ago.
Up.
But Jeb's in the call with me. Start your stream, Jeb, okay?
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna mute. Alright. Sorry for that sorry about that guys. Had to use the bathroom. But I'm back. So we're just gonna put the footy on and I'll explain what we are doing. Wait, the footy's not started yet. Footy's not started yet. Oh, it is. Alright.
Of a percent. We don't even have time to digest
Alright
it because
guys,
it's straight to Geelong
so
for
we're
Saturday
gonna
night.
put
We
the
need a
footy
break.
on.
The Cats hosting the D's for the minor premiership.
We'll never forget. Maybe there's
Here we go.
another story to unfold.
Melbourne
Right
and
here,
Geelong,
the winner of this
the
game
intense
finishes on
crash
top, and they will play
is
Brisbane in
underway,
that
first
final.
quarter.
Petrarca looking for Ben Brown.
So sorry that I
has
am
got
late,
that matchup.
but
So
came
just,
just
an
in time
extraordinary
though, just in time.
finish to this season, as we said. Ben Brown
Tom, hold the meter, please.
found his way into this team. He's been in pretty good form recently, Ben Brown. Tom McDonald back after a couple of weeks out with a back injury, and look at Dangerfield. He might really benefit from those handful of weeks out that he had mid-year. He's looking as dynamic as ever. Clayton Oliver flicks a little handball out. McDonald gets back on the end of it. Brayshaw's going to sweep in. Look at Dalhouse crash through. Ben Brown did well. Salem, we know, is a beautiful user, but not a lot there, and they're well set up. Lockie Henderson takes an easy defensive mark.
Works it into the hands of the skipper in Selwood.
So we've got to lower your eyes against this Cats defence. They will maintain their shape behind the footy. Henderson was in perfect position there. Both teams, to be honest, tonight, ball use inside 50 has to be spot on.
Going 3-3-1 for Joel tonight, 3-3-2. All things being equal next week equals Corey Enright. Club record. Henderson short. Good one to Smith. Hear the sound of the boot and the ball so cleanly. Smith got a fist onto it. Selwood. Fossick's for the football. Looks for Rowan and not able to take it cleanly. So if you're in, the last score at the Gabba was from Charlie Cameron. Any score would have done after the siren. And the Lions sit in fourth, knocking the Dogs to fifth. Gawn wanted Brayshaw. Didn't find him, but found Salem, who gave it to Oliver quickly towards half forward. McDonald, one of the 3 big ins for the Demons tonight.
Just looking at the matchups in the Cats forward 50, Stephen May with Tom Hawkins, Petty on Cameron. You have Smith on Rowan, and that allows Lever to play the role that he wants to play.
Gawn, front spot, knocked it towards Viney. Salem again, Petrarca, a rare fumble.
So the big one there is Smith, I reckon. If he can do the job on Gary Rowan, it'll mean they can keep Lever where they want, and Lever can come off and play that intercept role, which he does better than anyone.
Those midfield matchups. Oliver, Selwood, Viney, Dangerfield scrambles a kick forward. Nicely done, Salem back to Brayshaw, but you can hear the calls. Pat comes back to Guthrie.
High contact, Cameron. Geelong.
Free kick going the way of Jeremy Cameron. So Harry Petty's got that matchup. We're not surprised by that either. Lever will be the one who'll try and work his way back to the third man up. Rowan launches from behind. Dowhouse trying to just surge the ball forward. Melbourne defence have been outstanding all year. Brayshaw and picking his pocket there effectively was Jeremy Cameron.
Tom Hawkins. Max. Tom. Max and Tom.
Strength of Hawkins, lost his feet. The guile of Max gone, and then a high up and under. Blitzard's in game, 200 sits underneath. Menegola tried to muscle it to Dangerfield, missed him. Myers, handball off a couple of hands to Selwood. Again, more height than length. Lever ran a long way, got a fist to it, back towards Selwood again. This time, searching ball. Where's Smith out the back, off hands. First man there, Petty. Had a big year after having troubles with the groin last year. There's Bowie, the Rising Star nominee from last weekend. Petrarca Langdon sends the ball sailing towards the wing. Henderson has to wait, outmarked by Fritsch, who's happy to go.
How well's Bailey Fritsch going, coming off the back of a 7-goal game. He's been outstanding, streaming forward too. He should probably get it back here. It's the direction it goes. Just a little slow on the kick there. McDonald, Kolajasny closing space. And a boundary thrown, Richo.
Yeah, really good play by Reece Stanley, because they actually had the Geelong defence up the ground and out of position where they didn't want to be, and Stanley got back there and laid that fist. That saved a goal there, Reece Stanley.
So McDonald's going to do the forward line ruck work with the man Richo's talking about. Now here's Cozzy Pickett, look at the speed. He's just waltzed in and kicked the first goal of the night.
The champ.
Clearly nominated.
And that's what you need.
Pickett has
against
kicked
this
it.
Cats defence. Get it to the ground. Get it to ground level, whether you're coming in and you're in a marking contest, just halve the contest, get it to ground, or force stoppages like that there. Because Cozzy Pickett, he has the wheels to get it done at ground level. What a great goal. Good start for Melbourne. Look at that there, Pickett. He was able to run through that stoppage and just no body contact there. Chris Scott wouldn't be happy with that. You cannot let that man come through the stoppage at pace like that, because you can't catch him. He's got some of the best wheels in the competition. Really good play by Melbourne. Not so much the Cats defence there. They would have been disappointed with that.
33rd for the year for Pickett. Hasn't missed a game. Gawn and Stanley again. Stanley happy just to take it out of the air and kick it forward.
Holding, Melbourne. Grab his arm. Thank you. Time. Stand. Play on.
Not a lot of argument
Play on.
in the end, and the Demons work it around to Salem.
Stand. Play on. Stand.
Sparrow looks inside.
They're happy to go down the line, Melbourne. Don't take too many risks here. Keep their shape. Protects the defence.
Touch ball, yours. Yes.
Close got a hand onto it. It's spilled. Little one, Simpson. And they start to thread it through again this time. Simpson thought about going back towards Stanley. Thought the longer option was better.
High tackle, advantage.
And they're going to take it, the Demons here. So Oliver, wide ball to Pickett. Finds himself just forward of half back. Nothing really doing down the ground. McDonald, lone figure at half forward. Neil Bullen congested, kick down the line, so happy to come through the middle. Terrific to Petrarca. A low, dangerous ball. Brown in the front spot. Stanley got a fist onto it. Menegola thought about using Henry. Then a terrific kick to O'Connor.
Stay out, outside 5. Outside
Irishman.
5.
Played some interesting roles this year for the Cats. He's done a bit of tagging at times for Cho. Good athlete.
And they have that up their sleeve, Das, if they need that in finals, if they need to get a lockdown through the midfield, they know O'Connor can fill that role. He's got that versatility. Just have to look at Menegola here. His work rate on the wing, getting back in the D50 there before. His ball use out, now providing an outlet. Such a good wingman.
Both teams incredible at just condensing the ground and denying space, and so it's a bit of a filling out process as it feels at the moment, working out where the opportunities are to pick your way through it.
Won't be a lot of easy goals on offer tonight, Das. I mean, these are the best two defensive teams in the competition.
Somehow Stanley kept in the contest. Harms got there first, gave it back to Gawn on the left, just works it towards Jackson and Brown. Again, Blitzarv's involved, ricocheted towards Oliver, but Blitzarv's quickly with the tackle, dislodged the ball. Holmes terrific at ground level. Parfitt, Blitzarv's, Guthrie, back to Parfitt. Brayshaw put the tackle on. Brown just went a little too far. Kick was a little too hot for him, and then O'Connor let it go. Couldn't take it cleanly. Blitzarv quickly flicked it towards Menegola. His kick smothered. Parfitt's got a few options. Doesn't get rushed choosing any. In the end, Myers was chosen. Gawn, Cameron danced the dance, but Gawn ends up winning the battle. Happy to retreat back to May.
Now they load up the other side. This is fantastic, isn't it? So Joel Smith played his first game for the year last week. Had a number of injuries. What an opportunity it is for a couple of these young demons who've got themselves into the side in round 23 to make an impact in a final series. Long ball to Ben Brown. Blitzarv's in front. Little toe poke was clever from Cozzy Pickett. No surprise to see Jack Viney in there working hard. Oliver went without the footy. Blitzarv's well tackled again, and that's Viney at the bottom of that pack. Look at that, Richo, and you just think of Joel Smith and an opportunity that presents itself, isn't it, at this stage of the season?
Absolutely. You've got to be in the right place at the right time, and he's come in late in the year, and if he can play that defensive role on Gary Rowan tonight, he's got a spot there in finals.
Jake Bowie, just his 4th AFL game. They've got some experience out. Michael Hibberd left out of the side. Jack Melksham left out of the side tonight for the D's. Here's Oliver bending it around, hasn't got it on target, just stuck it in for a minor score.
Just already in this game, the inside 50 count, 5-4, but Geelong haven't had a possession in their forward 50. Every time it's gone in there, Melbourne have been able to bounce straight back out. Bowie actually has provided that bounce a couple of times.
So if you've just joined us, the winner to play Brisbane after Charlie Cameron scored after the siren. Any score would have done, but put them back into the 4. Loser to travel and play Port Adelaide. Kolodjasny. Neat ball to Menegola, who's seen a fair bit of the football already. Covered some territory into the chest of Holmes. Now to Kolodjasny again. Deep ball, right spot, Petty. Had it, lost it. Hawkins onto the left. Well, he thought about it, then dropped it onto his right and onto the chest of Dalhouse.
How often do you see that from Tom Hawkins? It's not all about marks and goals for him. One of the best assist players for a key position player in the competition, if not the best.
He was almost dropping the ball and changed his mind.
Yeah, he has the ability to do that. He's such a skillful player for a man of his size. He's got great vision, and he's just very unselfish, brings his teammates into the game.
6-12 for the year, never more than one in an outing. He's got one here, you think. Umpire shuffles a little. Cats are on the board. Demons by a point.
So these were Geelong's first possessions inside forward 50 tonight. Jeremy Cameron does the right thing there and brings it to ground, and Tom Hawkins gets it off, and Dowhouse with a nice finish. But that's how hard it is against this Melbourne defence. I mean, hardest team to score against once you get it in the competition.
So it's going to be Blitz halves and Jackson competing this centre bounce. Blitz didn't dispose of that correctly, and he's been penalised for it. It's an interesting scenario for the Cats around their ruck set up and what they go with come final stop. Bailey Fritsch gave a pretty good account of that mark, but not enough to have it paid. Henderson stepped into some traffic and then good enough to get out of it. Good forward pressure though from the D's. Neil Bullen in there. Again, Bailey Fritsch really strong and applying some good pressure. Atkins wrapped up nicely there.
Let's see if they're manned up better this time.
Parfitt trying to find a path through here. Viney, he ran into some solid defence, but a free kick going the way of Jack Viney.
So this is another big result, another stoppage. Pickett gets the goal from that first one, and now Viney with a chance to score.
Anyone has got finals player written all over them, it's Jack Viney. Just imagine winding him up in a week's time. Had a hot spot in his toe. They thought it was going to be a couple of week injury. Ended up being a 7-week break for Jack Viney, but such an important part of this team. That's what he's looking at. It's a little bit right, and it stayed there.
We saw down here a few weeks ago when the Giants were able to upset the Cats with a very inexperienced team. It was all goals from ground level. Only took 5 or 6 marks that night inside forward 50, the Giants, but when they got it to ground level, they were able to score.
That was the Cats' only loss in the last 7 weeks. Put on the ropes early last week against the Saints. Found a way to get the job done. Kolodjasny. Again, Hawkins uses muscle, but in the end, May floats, marks, tries to pick off a D's jumper, lever, pointing towards Bowie. Down the line, the safe option. Gawn's got a few to beat, off a few hands. Oliver let it hit his feet. Atkins gave to Smith. He goes long again. Have a look at Smith. Terrific. And then over the top, he goes. Rivers. Out of side, screaming for the ball. Spargo, he's honoured. 15 down the line, into the hands of Sparrow.
Just those last couple of long kicks by the Geelong forwards have been intercepted by May and Smith. That's the beauty of their defence. All of their defenders have got the ability to win it back in the air.
Henry got high, knocked it, but Pickett read it brilliantly, and then a little one over the top to the running Fritsch.
Thank you. Time back on. Stand there for me.
7 last weekend. Previous Demon to do it, Jesse Hogan in 16, Russell Roberts in 07 before that. So he's looking for his first tonight. Dalhouse, long goal scorer for the Cats. Pickett the first for the D's.
Thanks, boys.
From right on the 50. 3-point leaders.
Really good opportunities here for the D's to get a nice little early break.
Bring it in now.
The side that you want to make the most of your early opportunities. So Henderson, he's pushed that really wide and out of bounds on the full. We often talk about out of bounds on the full here. It's normally the opposition doing it. Sparrow. So they've settled nicely, Melbourne, into this game.
Getting it done in the clearance battle at the moment, 9-2. So you need to make the most of that down here at Geelong if you're getting first use.
Smothered off the boot. Hawkins back there has laid a really strong tackle. Now they're streaming forward. You see Hawkins, as a big forward does, knows he wants to get it moving quickly. See if they can just pick their way through it. Simpson offered a short one, but Melbourne's organisation, you can look at that, how quickly they got back into their positions. They are such a well-coached team, Melbourne. O'Connor, that's a beautifully weighted kick. May's going to come crashing through the other way. Like a steam train.
I've just been told in my ear that the Charlie Cameron score was irrelevant. The score before it had done it, hence Chris Fagan not being anxious. So the last score that we thought, watching, wasn't the one. Meanwhile,
different angle to me. I didn't see it from where I was, but
Cats trying to
call for an arm hold.
get themselves back in front.
Great free. Selwood now, please.
I think you can argue there. He was nervous there. As soon as he started looking at Joel Selwood when the ball was in the air,
Trent, thank you.
he was nervous about that one-on-one contest and has given away the free kick. Pretty obvious one there for Joel. Started well.
Doesn't do too much wrong, Joel Selwood. Cats back in front.
So Melbourne have had probably the better of general play with the clearance win 9-2. 4 shots at goal, but missed a couple of set shots. So they haven't been able to take advantage of that ground position. They've been able to get on the Cats early. Doesn't miss many set shots, Joel Selwood, does he, over his career?
15th season, 14th finals campaign starts next week.
It's just incredible. He's only played one dead rubber, as we'd call it, in his career.
2015 final game.
Amazing story of success, Joel Selwood. What a leader, what an inspiration, and you know how focused he will be. Here's Jed Buse just signed a contract extension. The famous name, the Buse family, down here at Geelong. So to the Simpsons as well.
Reece. Boys, hold the meter.
Good to see Sam Simpson healthy and fit.
Talking about Demons players that have got in at the right time. Sam, one of those from a Cats perspective. Good chance again for Selwood. Dalhouse, well, Lever upset with the attention.
Reversal, Geelong.
Lever had the free kick.
Let it go, let it go. Clear it out through. Yeah, go
So
through.
he must have.
Thanks, Jake.
He must have given Dalhouse a little one here. Yeah, in the face. That's what he's reversed it. Bit unnecessary there, Jake. He had the free kick.
Just clear
now
out.
Geelong have a shot at goal. Dalhouse has clearly got a little roll just to annoy Jake Lever tonight.
1 metre. Perfect, thank you.
And he could have 2 goals if he kicks this.
Thanks, boys.
So looking for a pair of goals for the first time this season. Umpire says just offline. So a low-scoring affair on Saturday night football. The Demons looking to add points to their tally, 66. They've never had more in a season.
That's the direct route to goal. Ben Brown, almost a set play, you'd suggest that. It came out like a full forward on a lead. He shanked that kick.
I don't think it's rolled in.
You hear the exchange between the umpires. That would have been a harsh, deliberate call. Not sure that's where he wanted to go.
Luke, hold the meter.
Teams should use that more. When you've got a player like Stephen May who can kick the ball like that. It's a beautiful kicking.
I think that might have been a bit of a set play. Menegola beautifully smothered Viney. Oliver, good enough to get it to Luke Jackson, who's just been outstanding for Melbourne this year. Oliver's ball looking for Petrarca. Agricultural there. Mark O'Connor, free kick. Christian Petrarca. That's what he does, Petrarca. He's just so dangerous that he forces players to do things they wouldn't normally do. Decides to pull the trigger in the Ben Brown direction. Good extension, good hands, big mark.
That is a great mark. Well done, Ben Brown. I mean, he's taken that big mark in the middle of the ground, shanked the kick, but he's got back and he had a long run and jump at that ball then. He got exactly what he would have wanted. With a lot of numbers back, That could have been avoided that then. Just needed to get some body on Brown before he was able to run and jump like that.
10 goals in his past 4 games, Ben Brown. This is his trademark, the signature run. Have a look at it. Quite unique. Generally does this part of the game pretty well, and beautiful kick. Look at that. He loves it, Ben Brown. He's 14-6 from set shots this year. Now Ben Brown, you feel like that man has got a point to prove, Ben Brown.
Let's just try and make sure you say what side you're going so we can
Started well tonight, Ben Brown. A couple of really nice marks, and that's been his trademark, accurate goal kicking. Have a look at this here, Ben Brown. Just there was no body on him at any moment while the ball was in the air, and any key forward would be thrilled to get that. You just don't, if the defender's got a bit of arm on you and it's just a bit of body contact, you don't get that run and jump. So a bit of another defensive mistake there by the Cats.
The Demons back in front as Stanley tries to muscle his way through. Does a pretty good job of it in the end and sends the ball towards Dalhouse. Lever this time wins that battle. Bowie knocks it forward. Langdon. One's out of room.
Reese and Max, guys, hold the meter. Reese.
Petrarca assigning Sparrow to Dangerfield. Go on, Stanley, go up again. This time Petrarca ends up with the football. Somehow got it to Sparrow. Down the line it goes through the hands of Jackson. Neil Bullen wanted to get it. Langdon did pretty well in the end. Handball bounces. Dangerfield thinks every 50-50 ball is his and made it so. O'Connor back to Dangerfield. He's happy to retreat. This time Henry will sidestep around Pickett. And back down the wing. Strong from Clayton Oliver.
Stand, play on.
Looks deep inside forward 50. McDonald. Henry edged him underneath it. Dangerfield at full speed. Blitzarves backed himself in to get through the tackle. Good forward pressure again from the D's. Just giving them another look inside their forward 50.
Just keep an eye on Cozzy Pickett at this boundary throw in here, Das. O'Connor matching up on him and got some body on him this time.
Petrarca went through his hands. Really a really good one-touch play. Guthrie, a clever little toe poke kick. I reckon he caught a bit of a side of Jeremy Cameron.
Back. Thank you.
Was pushed all the way up to half-back. Big hawk down the line. He decides he'll try and switch it up here with Jed Buse. Just really pressed pause there, didn't he?
They won't go to a contest until they have to, the Geelong defence. They're happy to do this.
And back Blitzarves in overhead, and
Arm shot. Stand.
mark or free kick was going to be paid there. So now this is an interesting kick. Really narrow ground, hard to get back through the corridor from here. They'll be really brave. Or down the line, Jake Lever, and you can see Dalhouse, as you said, Richo, really putting some work into Lever. Over the top, Myers, they might get again through over the top. Out the back was Rowan, well played. Joel Smith attacked it nicely, but Maxie Holmes senses an opportunity. Shanked the kick, and Langdon has got back to combine with Salem.
Salem has to be quick. Holmes continued to run under the chest of Harms.
Geez, quick Holmes, didn't he? Made some real ground up there.
Bred to be fast.
Arm shot. Where we go through. Free kick. Hang on. Just hang on a sec. Can you take the kick? Yep. Time back on. Stand. Play on. Me, mate.
Question to Clayton, can you take the kick? Yeah, I need that.
Stand.
Every stat I can get right now. I'm in Brownlow contention, coach here.
Good luck getting the ball off Clayton Oliver.
He's had 9 again already. 3 clearances.
Again, Ben will make it. Luke Jackson flew in trouble and going nowhere. Underneath all that, Tom Sparrow. Lockie Henderson, what a remarkable 12 ones he had last year, and he's followed it up again with another terrific year. Cameron, brilliant, got a hand to it after it looked like it was going over the top. 32 from 11 games coming in, Richo, for Jeremy.
Max Reese, hold the meter, please.
3 a game.
Interrupted year, but when he gets on the ground,
He gets going straight away when he comes back from injury. Does sometimes taller players in particular need a few weeks, but he just seems to be able to hit the ground running.
Salem, his handball off a shoulder. Petrarca intercepted. Ricocheted ball again. Harms wanted Petrarca, ran into Atkins, and then Petrarca looked for Pickett. Really clever out of the air. Sparrow, equally so to Harms. Now to Langdon. Low ball inside 50. Skids on through Henry. Got to get rid of McDonald. Somehow he did. Now to Blitzarves, to Buse. Tries to get some distance, falls short. Bowie under pressure. Stanley beaten to it. Little push forward by Sparrow. Dalhouse went low, gave it off to Stanley. He couldn't take it. Oliver to Petrarca, a dangerous combination. Harms again to Oliver. And again, the boundary line a little too close. Have a look at that for high IQ.
They're getting a bit of wave run down the ground.
They'll be pretty comfortable, Melbourne, with how they've settled into this contest. Dalhouse gang tackled.
Max Reese, same again.
Stanley was happy just to slap that one.
They feel really evenly matched, these teams. I mean, they've had a bit of a win around the clearances, Melbourne, but apart from that, pretty evenly matched here.
Cleverly done down to Harms, who feigned a little handball, opens up an opportunity. He had Brown presenting, but you can see not the ideal kick. So Lockie Henderson searching for a footy at the moment.
If you understand the mark, the mark's on the line. I need you on the line if you're going to come and stand the mark. Right on the line, please, Luke. Right on the line. Stand. You.
Luke Jackson getting plenty of help as to where to be. Dangerfield came into the pack, got hands to it. Out of bounds on the full again, so maybe one last roll of the dice for the Cats here in the opening term.
No surprise, we've only seen 3 marks inside forward 50 so far tonight.
6 quick strides from Dangerfield, but the kick comes unstuck. Brayshaw off the ground. McDonald might fire a handball towards Brown. Can't take it cleanly enough. Time starts to run out. And that's all she wrote in the first term. 1v2, 2 goals each, 2 points the difference. 2-1, 2-3 at quarter time.
Morning. I think I might stay in today. Do you have the Wi-Fi password?
You know what? I think I might stream the game this Arvo.
Hey, can I get the Wi-Fi password? I've got a video call. You don't need reliably fast Wi-Fi until you do.
A door opens. This is our comeback. This is our welcome back. We've gone from cocktails in the kitchen to putting the bar into barber shop, to the front steps feeling like the new front row. Another door opens. And another. And another. And we're back in the bar. Are you coming for a drink?
Here we go.
Get ready for more on Disney Plus. More Star Wars.
What else you got?
More Marvel.
This is absurd.
More Star.
Did I write that? Let's do some digging.
More Disney.
You want to turn back?
Nope, just getting started. You're very unpleasant.
Okay.
All this. Plus more. There's always more to explore on Disney Plus.
From the very beginning, when we dreamed, you helped us make it a reality. Our Coles Farmer partnerships continue to propel us forward, with ever more responsible ways to farm, fish, and grow. Our ambition is to become Australia's most sustainable supermarket for generations to come. Better together.
Every year, I think, Paddy, this will be it. You'll be picked. It's bigger than medals, bigger than money, bigger than premierships. This is why we play. And surely this year, I'll be chosen as a NAB mini legend.
Zach Toohey? How many Brownlows has he won?
Supporting footballers from NAB AFL Auskick to the big time. NAB, more than money.
10 minutes either side. Should do it.
It's on fire.
Not all the action happens at the stadium, eh, Keith? Luckily, when accidents happen, Amy can help cover it. Who helps cover the challenges of the everyday arena? Amy does.
Critically acclaimed director Ryan Murphy.
Mr. President.
The award-winning series returns.
Ms. Lewinsky's here to see you.
New season, Impeachment: American Crime Story, begins September 8 on Fox 1 or watch on demand.
Casualty, casualty, casualty.
Everyone knows it's a cover-up.
If you're asking who's capable, anybody.
Express from the UK. Vigil. Watch on demand from August 30. Wentworth, the final sentence. Tuesday on Fox Showcase.
All right, here we go. Manny Pacquiao! Dennis Ugas!
To be a legend,
Told us I want Pacquiao next.
you have to beat a legend.
This is the fight we've all been waiting for. Incredible scenes. Unbelievable.
Ready to be blown away. On The Voice, Sunday at 7 on 7.
Saturday night football, Melbourne by 2 points at the Cattery. Earlier today at Marvel, Buddy, a half a dozen. He gets his tally to 992. Can he get it done in 2021? Jack Revolt, 3 for the afternoon. The last 2 inside about 40 seconds, and Sean Burgoyne's last effort to try and salvage a game for the Hawks came unstuck, and that was Charlie Cameron. The last kick of the game at the Gabba, but it was the Lincoln McCarthy point prior that got the Lions back into the 4. Charlie Cameron just put an exclamation mark on it. So the winner of this game to play the Brisbane Lions, the loser to travel to Port Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval and take on a team that has been so good all year, Abs.
What an end to the home and away season in 2021 we are seeing, Haim. But we spoke so much pre-game about the D's defence and how they would structure up against Geelong's forward line. But for me, I was watching the Geelong defence and seeing how they're, I guess, settling into life without Tom Stewart down there. Stewart watching on from the interchange in that first quarter. But Mark Blitzarves in game 200, we spoke to him pre-game. He's providing that real anchor deep in defence and watching Ben Brown very closely. And then on offence, he's working so hard through that central corridor and really trying to create an attack. We know how strong his tank is from his athletics background, but between him, Henderson and Henry, their communication is something that really stood out to me. They're working the D's forwards high up the ground. They're happy to concede marks up the ground or wide outside the arcs, but they're doing really well in keeping the D's forwards out of really dangerous positions inside that arc.
Thanks, Abby. Appreciate that. And as you spelled out, there are big stakes in this game, aren't there? No one really, let's be honest, wants to go and face Port Adelaide in great form at the Adelaide Oval with a massive crowd. That is a final to avoid, the minor premiership up for grabs. So This is massive here tonight.
Massive carrot for the winner tonight.
And as you said before, you could not get two more evenly matched teams athletically. Reece Stanley over the top, Selwood and Dangerfield, and then just a little aggressive Joel. Probably been that all his career, let's be honest. Look at him go after it, and that was the aggression that worked, wasn't it?
Probably not the time to play on quickly there, Clayton Oliver. I mean, most of the time you want to do that, but maybe not then.
It's bombed it long. May went with the defensive spoil. Brilliantly done, Oliver back there. Viney flicked it over the top to Lever. Confronted. And back to Harry Petty. He's been a really important cog in this side. Nicely done, Sparrow. The ball movement at times has been good, and that is a beautiful kick. I mean, get through the corridor, it tends to open up. Here's Oliver, who's got his own footy again this afternoon. To Brayshaw, Ben Brown, great movement. Henry did really well. Worked him underneath it, and then the handball, nervous moment. Good enough to go back and clean it up. Menegola. Just felt a bit of pressure there that probably wasn't necessarily as intense. And Brayshaw was going to send them back inside forward 50.
What a Petrarca. Henry and Simpson had him covered. Spargo, little one, Viney, check side. Well, that's perfect. Measured it up and extends the lead to 8 points. Great finish.
It was the quick re-entry then. The intercept mark from Brayshaw, and he was able to get it back in there quickly. The Geelong defence weren't quite set. Get a good contest from Petrarca. And a nice goal from ground level. Again there from Viney. So the initial ball movement to get it forward was really good, but it was the quick re-entry they got. And a nice finish. Good start here in the second. Henry just didn't get enough on that spoil, let it get over the back and paid the price. That's a nice finish from Viney. Not a huge goal kicker throughout his career, Jack Viney. Only his 40th goal, but that was a beauty.
Nicely done. Initially Petrarca, but good tackle pressure. Through came Sparrow. Pick up from Oliver was just outstanding. Runs to 50, open goal square. Has he got enough penetration? Ben Brown going back. Henderson.
All clear.
And they're applying some good pressure here all of a sudden, the D's.
He had good position there, Ben Brown. He actually got out the back. His opponent just got two hands on it, couldn't hold the mark.
Sorry, you can move, just don't go forward to the blue. Play on.
Matt Stevic having a chat with Ben Brown. Smith runs his 15 metres, thumps the kick. Dangerfield had it a fair while and then just couldn't hold on to it. Dives back onto the football. Brayshaw looks for Fritch and Fritch inside. Well, Pickett might have been called out by McDonald, and McDonald had it and lost it.
Just lost that ball there. The clearance.
Sorry about that, guys. Just went to Safeway, came back home.
Look at this,
and
16 to 6, 4-0 this quarter.
The TV came off, but I put it back on again.
Cats have got to get a hold of this
I enjoyed the second quarter. We're back at half-time.
Stanley to park
back in the set.
to Buse. Able to back himself, runs a couple of metres, gets a break, gives it to Menegola. Kick comes unstuck, Lever.
If they kept getting first use, Melbourne, this is how their defence just pushes up and they get the game how they want it.
May, Salem, Langdon. Simpson goes towards him, never a real chance of getting a glove on him, and Stanley happy to knock it towards the boundary line.
Who's up? Who's in the ruck? Reece. Tom. Here it is, guys.
12 of those possessions you saw on the screen, contested possessions of his 17, so another big influential night. Stanley caught between Pickett and Petrarca.
Gotcha. Reece, Tom.
Salem just got Geelong slightly on the back foot at the moment. Spills out to Salem.
Stand.
Can they get some more scoreboard pressure on? So Salem signaling his intention. Brown went the other way, and a bit of a miscommunication there. So now Dalhouse, who's really putting some work into Lever. House now really struggling to get it back through the corridor, so they go down the line, launching at it. Gary Rowan, Maxi flicked it to Salem. Simpson body lined it. Blitzarves was tackled maybe a little bit unfairly in the end. He just held on to it a bit too long.
I don't think Brayshaw realised the ball had come free there. He didn't. He would have had no idea the ball had come out.
Stand.
It's really struggling to get their ball movement going. Buse was determined to go through the corridor, but it was too well covered. And
that was Big Max down the line. You know, Buse looks up and all he sees is Max gone. And Melbourne have got their intercept game going really well here. 8 intercept marks to 2. Cats have got to get that to ground. Game on their terms, Melbourne.
Bowie back to Smith. And Lever, a bit to do and did it all really well. Handballs to Petty, who's at full stretch. Now May. Again out of bounds on the full.
On the line, Pete, on the line. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you'll kick that, Patrick. Thank you, Stan.
Dangerfield wants Hawkins. All covered by May, and Lever came in to help out. Sparrow, no real intention of keeping the football in. D's by 9. If you've just joined us, thrilling finish at the Gabba. Brisbane did enough. They sit in 4th. The winner of tonight's match will play them. Port Adelaide will host the loser.
It's a big opportunity for either side here. Minor premiership up for grabs. Simpson, that's a good ball. Good hands, Cameron. Sam Simpson, really smart kick and put it in a good spot for Jezza Cameron.
Great kick, and about the only time we've seen Jeremy Cameron in a really one-on-one situation so far in this game.
32 goals for the year in his 11 games. He has added so much value. He's never going to miss from there. Jeremy Cameron kicks an important goal. It's just what's so dangerous about this team. Don't need a lot of opportunity for players of that quality. He could kick 5 or 6 pretty quickly, Jeremy Cameron.
And Melbourne have, they're winning all the areas they'd want to be winning. Contested footy, big win in the clearances, 5 more inside 50s, but the Cats, they just don't go away. It's such a professional outfit, just find a way.
Come in here, guys. Same again.
Not going to get a lot of that tonight. Jeremy Cameron, a real one-on-one in that Melbourne defensive 50. They just don't allow that. They're so good at defending that area of the ground. He got a chance and he made the most of it.
He's done it all year, Richard, hasn't he? 33-10 for the year.
Just positioned himself really well there.
Stanley did really well. Took it cleanly and then thumps the ball long. Lever, well, he didn't communicate too well. He and Petty and Myers fights for it. Simpson involved too. Lever doubles back and gets involved.
Thanks, Jake. Right. Max, Tom.
Gorn a little fist onto it. Petrarca held by Holmes as he grabbed hold of the football. Through the middle came Bailey Fritsch. Sparrow, little handball over the top. Wanted Jackson, couldn't find him.
Good move, Max Gorn, taking those rough contests in Geelong's forward line. Often Tom Hawkins gets the key defender against him there, and he just has his way with them.
Lockie Henderson to Guthrie, who's had another magnificent year. O'Connor.
Stand. Play on your round. No, 15.
Heard the umpire. Kolajasny got a couple to beat. Low ball touched. Into the pocket it goes. Close. Went underneath it. Varney had Petrarca in just the right spot. Floating handball over the top. Bowie, Harms, hand onto it. That was all. Menegola picked up, cleaned up, sends it to full forward. Stanley, a couple of demons collide. Who's going to get there first? Langdon, beaten to it by Cameron. Handball over the top. Hawkins tries to use his strength, does really well. Ball to be kept in. Smith happy to step over.
Tell you what, Richo, was great effort there. Reece Stanley to make sure that that ball came to ground. That'll please Chris Scott. He's got to compete like that.
It's basically 3-on-1. Petty was coming into that contest as well. Sagorn and Hawkins.
Max with all his experience down to Salem. Lever did really well to get it back to Joel Smith. Great forward pressure though. The Cats apply there now. Maxi Holmes, Guthrie, they find some space. Myers ran back into traffic. And the D's are going to clear it. Roberta Harms, Jackson. Some clever little hand in. So it's going to come back the way of the Cats.
It's so important that Gawn takes them ruck contests. Geelong score more points from forward half stoppages than anyone, and it's basically because of what Hawkins does. So you've got to take that away from them.
Play on, not 15. Play on. Play on.
Smith got a couple of metres to do what he likes. Happy to come back inside. Neat ball. Menegola. Hawkins tries to get back. Parker tries to muscle Gawn out of the way. Off the ground. Cameron missed it. Hawkins might. I think he has. Needed a second bite at it, the Cats. And I think he's done enough, Hawkins. Let's have a listen.
Score review. Umpire's call is a goal. Please check it wasn't touched.
Review underway.
That's what's been called, yeah.
Stephen May's leg might be impeding if that's the only angle. Here's another.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. We're keeping an eye.
Seen any reason to turn it over, Richard?
No, I haven't. I'm just waiting to hear someone else say that. I mean, it has to be pretty obvious to overturn it because...
Here's another angle close up.
Review complete. Looking at these angles, there is insufficient evidence to confirm if the ball is touched or not. Decision on the scoreboard.
Hawkins gets the Cats in front.
Yeah, I'm loath to have a crack at those sometimes, Hamish, because the longer you look at them, your eyes start playing tricks on you. Get them wrong more often than I get them right. So leave it to the experts there. And Hawk.
That is the system working well, though. Yeah. It's not conclusive. You go back, the umpire was a metre and a half away.
Exactly.
We thought it was a goal.
Brought in because of Tommy too. Another good contest there. It was Parfitt that put a heap of body on Max Gawn. I thought he was just going to wrap that mark up. And that doesn't get a stat, doesn't get anything, but Chris Scott would have loved what Parfitt did to create that contest there with Max Gawn. You can see Max, he wasn't happy with that body work Parfitt put in on him.
Nicely done, Jackson down to Viney. Max Gawn spending some time forward now. Great that he's got that versatility now. Max is a difficult opponent anywhere on the ground, and he fought hard to keep it trapped in his forward 50. You get the benefit of this. You get his dominance in the ruck. Part of the ground, he puts it down nicely for Oliver. Clayton Oliver, well tackled, did a good job to get boot to ball. That was disposal number 18. With Clayton Oliver, Cozzy Pickett just pulled the kick last second. Henderson put his head down, tried to burrow through Max. Pretty good decision in the end.
It's a good kick by Pickett. It was good vision to pull that kick late, but Henderson read it really well.
Blitzhove desperately got there in the end. Neil Bullen somehow grabbed the ball and then got up. Well, there are a heap of Cats clawing at him. Close. Half back. Quickly moves it on to Isaac Smith. The prize big for the winner. The home final for Port Adelaide awaits the loser. Henderson. Couple of options. Happy to go over the top this time. Holmes had to wait. Will not. Heads towards the boundary. So the Cats continue to find themselves nestled in that top four at the end of a season. For Chris Scott, he'll get in there for the 8th time in his 11th season. 12 of the last 15. Joel Selwood about to go into his 14th finals campaign underneath the Oliver tackle.
Let's go. Stand up, please. Thank you. Thanks, Joel. I'm watching the early grappling hold, and it's going both ways. Yeah.
Jackson and Blitzarves. Harms, hard to go anywhere.
Thank you. Mark and Luke.
Dangerfield tough in the clinches here at the moment. Oliver, there's some contested ball animals in there. Look at Jack Viney go at it. Look at Danger over the top.
It's going to script this game. I mean, Melbourne having no trouble getting it inside 50, but like the Cats in the first quarter, we've only been able to manufacture 3 possessions out of those 8 entries. Just unbelievably hard to score against these 2 defences.
Nicely done by Langdon. What a selection he's been coming across from Fremantle to Melbourne. Pickett, Ryan Myers tried to guide it down to Dangerfield. Well done, Danger. Second effort tackle was brilliant. Another superb tackle later. Hawkins thought he was away with it, don't argue. Yeah, it was Dalhouse who was trapped a good tackle from Rivers. So what are they really having to work hard to win a close possession? Bowie did really well. Chance one-on-one. Donald Henry. One-on-one defensive win. Pickett's defensive pressure was good. Closing in. And they'll be happy to see it over the line for a boundary throw.
So it's going to be a contested mark or a real bit of sizzle from ground level by someone like Pickett to score a goal. There's just no space anywhere.
Cats have got the last 2 of the evening. Neil Bullen wanted Jackson. Jackson terrific. In trouble, got it. Avoided a couple, gave it off to Salem. Sends the ball long. McDonald second bite at it. Third, not quite. Now Hughes has to clean up. The Sparrow tackle was fast and furious and did exactly Demons fans were hoping it would.
Geelong run. Oh, there. Mark, thank you.
An experienced coach up out of his chair, walking around. 10 to play before half-time. O'Connor measures his kick. It's offline. Bowie slides and takes the mark. One of these new breed of Demons, their 4th Rising Star nominee for the year. Again, it looks like Henry's in the right spot. Always his.
See the numbers there on the skinny side. The Cats had 14 players back.
Henderson over the top. Holmes turns his back on it. Turned again. Almost. Rivers almost threw it down towards Petty. Petty tries to get out of the path at tackle.
Holding the ball. Geelong. Stay out. Play on.
Now good opportunity. Partment. Eyes Selwood. He's got the run from behind. Puts it out in front of Dangerfield. Says, you do the rest, Danger. He's going to take on Arms. Got through him with ease. Simpson runs to 50. Guides the kick. Out the back, Hawkins. Melbourne defence did brilliantly. Spiral one. Out Bailey French. Petrarca. Just incredible in close. Cushion Petrarca. Viney flicks it back. Can they get one the rebound? Neil Bullen. Look at the tackle pressure. Spills out to Harms.
Holding the ball.
Late call on that.
Yeah. Hang on. It's okay.
He tried to evade.
Evaded, spun fine.
It was a delay of a second or two, and Matt Stevic eventually happy to pay that holding the ball. What do you make of that, Richard?
Clayton, Patrick, watch it.
I think it was there. Just took his time with the whistle by Matt Stevic. No problem, so. It's the superstar skipper, Joel Selwood. What a record he's got in the game.
I'd like to see more holding the balls paid.
I think it has been absent.
Seem to be allowed to just drop the ball out when you get tackled now.
Yeah, I agree.
3 lead changes so far tonight. Minor premiership on the line. Henry.
Stand.
Kick and a half from where he wants to be. Into the pocket. Hawkins got a few to beat and beats both May and Lever. Has one for the night. That was the last, an opportunistic toe poke. This more is bread and butter. Tricky spot.
It's good at these normally, Tom.
In good hands.
Yeah.
Just here.
Call, guys.
Started the night with 50. Got 52. You could hear the teammates. Well done was the call. Last 3 to the Cats.
That's probably where you're going to get your marks inside 50 tonight, out wide. So if you do, you've got to nail your set shots, and Tommy Hawkins has kicked a lot of those around the corner over the years. Just incredibly consistent, Tom, isn't he?
Yep.
Just seems to get better with age.
So 33 now, and there's no sign of his body letting him down. He looks as hungry as ever.
He's moving as well as ever, Hayne. So finally, we get a mark inside 50. Tommy Hawkins there, just experience. He does that so well. He's not a high flyer, Tom Hawkins, but he's one of the best contested marks when he can get his opponent grounded like that. He identifies very, very quickly where the ball's going to land, and then when you've got the size of Tom, you just have to hold your body weight, and he does it so well.
Viney ferociously going after the ball. Salem got some good purchase on that. Not easy to do. Atkins with a diving attempt. Stanley almost threw it out. Gets back to Atkins. Run a Menegola. He had danger deep. Joel Smith's now got to work hard. That was cleverly played. Made sure it became Stephen May's issue, and the experience of he and Lever combined. Sparrow just sends it to the wing. Henry's been outstanding in the one-on-ones tonight, and once again able to take care of that without too many problems.
Super from Joel Smith, wasn't it? Let the ball go through. Dangerfield runs into an open goal.
It's a great story, isn't it, Joel Smith? Coming back in just his second game of the year, and chance to roll into a final series.
Stanley this time, cleanly out of the air. Now Simpson, got to get rid of it. Did Myers, floats it over the top. Dalhouse, back to Holmes. Rowan runs into the tackle from Petrarca. It was instantaneous. So Cats by 9. Quarter time, Demons by 2. Simpson couldn't quite. Cam Guthrie could. Gave it to Selwood. Parfitt. Time to just measure things up. Where's Cameron? Where's Dangerfield? Dalhouse at the fall of the ball. Can he get there quickly? He can. Shuffles it towards Holmes. Rowan. Little stop. Check side. Umpire moves a little. Minor score only. 10-point leaders.
The set shots are the difference. Those few early chances Melbourne have, they didn't nail them. Cats have nailed theirs.
Stephen May unloaded a big long bomb straight up the corridor. Is he quite brave enough on this occasion? McDonald's going to fly. A good piece of it from behind.
Pinned in. Just here, guys.
Jacko. Jackson doing the right work. Selwood and Viney. Isaac Smith flicked it out to Dalhouse. So we know what a massive out Tom Stewart is for the Cats. Such an outstanding player.
Stay separated till it's
like Jack Henry's really stood up tonight, maybe going for a few more intercept marks. It's going to be impossible to cover Tom Stewart. But
Henry's had a really good year. Just probably goes a little bit unnoticed in the scheme of things when you've got guys like Stewart down there.
Push forward and kick 7, I think, this year. Henry's Parfitt gets onto his left. Hawkins and May again do battle. Hawkins on his left. He's having a good night. That's his third. 3 in a row. And 4 in a row for the Cats. So Cameron got him rolling. Hawkins has gone bang, bang, bang.
He's doing it always, and he had the direct goal assist as well to Luke Dalhouse in the first quarter. So 6 goals. He's been involved in 5 of them, Tom Hawkins. Just his strength again, Tommy. This time it's on his left. 6 goals to the Cats. Hawkins involved.
He's got
5 of them.
3 in a row. He needs 8 to defend the Coleman. I know it's a long way from home, but the game within the game. That'd equal Harry.
player he's been, Tom Hawkins. Sort of 99th game.
Got each other, no. Holding, Selwood.
So now the skipper, Joel Selwood. Tom Hawkins has played 199 wins together, Richo. More than any other combination in the game's history. Might be 200 tonight if they keep going the way they are. Has that gone through? Cameron was clever enough to let it go, and that's going to be 5 unanswered goals, Geelong. Paddy Dangerfield launches a long bomb, and he loves every bit of it. So it really feels against the run of play. It felt like, for me, the Demons had dominated the majority of possession and had it all their way, but those powerful Cats have piled on 5 consecutive goals.
That's just individual brilliance from Paddy Dangerfield. He wants to kick goals. And if you give him any sort of opportunity there, the path opened up for him. He saw it and took it.
Cats 3 goals won from their last 4 inside 50s, 5 in a row. Viney got the first of the term, got the Demons out to an 8-point lead. Since then, the Cats pretty dominant. Dangerfield perhaps back to back. He's lining it up, gave it off. Chance here for Dalhouse. They're raffling it. They're lining up close. Half a dozen. Cameron Hawkins, Dangerfield. And now another.
Well, that's the way to beat this Melbourne defence. Run at them. Dangerfield again, run at the defence. They linked up with some hands. And the Melbourne defenders are going, what's happened here?
Cheers.
That's 4 goals won, Richo, from their last 5 inside 50s.
Superstar Paddy, but look how he drew all the attention to himself. That then opened up space for the link up, and he's getting going. Paddy Dangerfield, he was huge last week, particularly in the second half, and that is a good example of how to beat the Melbourne defence. Don't kick it up in the air at them, run at them.
2 goals in a row directly from centre clearances, directly involved Paddy Dangerfield. Here they come again. It's getting almost out of hand here. Maxi Holmes. Rowan gets involved now. And they have all of a sudden blown this game apart, the Cats.
Gee, they're getting goal side out at the centre square from those centre bounces.
Around 1 metre.
No hat kicks coming out of there. They're really good clearances. When you're getting clearances and you're running with pace at your goals, they're the centre clearances you want.
Harry Rowan was the hero after the siren back in round 14. Chance to make it 7 unanswered goals for Geelong, and that's what Gary Rowan does. Didn't see this coming. Cats have had the last 13 disposals in the game at 100%. Just stunning what they've been able to do.
Some issues in the centre square bounce at the moment for Melbourne.
Just don't get forward. Just look it up for once, you know.
Just being able to run it out of the centre at the moment. Geelong get it into a dangerous spot. And when you've got 3 really good marking forwards like the Cats have, and you've got one-on-ones from a centre bounce, Lever has to defend there. He's trying to defend Gary Rowan, who was a very, very good third tall forward.
The last time Melbourne had a disposal, the margin was 10 points. It's now 34. 5-1 from the last 6 inside 50s. And prior to this passage of play, the last 13 disposals. Harms, brilliant ball off the chest of Fritsch, mopping up Atkins. Over the top close. Now Menegola, almost out of room, but sends the ball along. It sails out of bounds on the full. So what a 10 minutes of football from Geelong. Viney got the first of the term, and the Demons got out to an 8-point lead.
They did this to Richmond earlier in the year when Richmond were going a little bit better and just blew the Tigers away in the third quarter. That's what they've done to Melbourne here in the second.
Jake Bowie sends it down the line. They just simply have to get the next goal here, Melbourne, and find a way back into this game.
Here, guys.
To think about for Simon Goodwin.
They've had some really dour wins this year, the Cats, but they've just shown they've still got the ability to put the foot down when they want.
Bowie again. Goodwin got it back to Viney. Nice take from Atkins. It wasn't an easy ball to get a hold of. Simpson wide and out of bounds on the full. So maybe it's the D's who've got to start taking a couple of risks. They desperately need the next goal in this game.
Fritsch, Kolodjasny. Kolodjasny has the win. Brayshaw misfires.
That's up to your time. Thank you. Yeah, I'll bring. Come up, Lockie. Thank you. Lockie, just come up with Kurt, mate. Come on. Thank you. Stand on the line for me. Play on. You.
Henderson happy just to grab as much distance as he could. Dangerfield and Gawn went at the same football. Dangerfield had it, lost it. Lever over the top. Brayshaw. Plenty of traffic coming at him. Now Gawn. Hopeful. Brown out the back. First crack at it. McDonald wanted Fritsch just a little too low. Again, Atkins went hard. Spargo straight at him.
Stanley comes. Tom. Reese.
The Demons by 2 at quarter time. Cats by 34. They've kicked the last 7. Harms. Little one. Spargo. Got a few to beat. 3 in fact. Atkins had it. Harms looking for a little magic. Blitzarves does enough. Guthrie soccers it through.
Thank you. Clear the protected area. Thanks, Bailey. Get out, Lockie. Thank you.
15 minutes of footy from this amazing side, the Cats. They've got so much talent stacked in this team. You think of all the additions they've made this year, Richo, and we thought they were going to be very hard to beat, and this is a big statement they're sending just before the start of the finals.
Yeah, it is. Before they went on this run of 7 goals, we were talking about the intercept marks and how it was 8-2 Melbourne's way. Well, they've only taken 1 mark since then, intercept mark Melbourne, so Cats have just really found a way through.
Here comes Petrarca. Can he impose himself on it? Zach Smith back with the flight. Hughes, a couple of little steps, and they're linking up well. Back to Kolodjasny. He's taken on the tackler, which took a bit of courage, and found it back to Isaac Smith.
And in that run, Clayton Oliver hasn't had a possession.
Minute goal at Guthrie. Happy to move it on. Close. Involved with a goal in that run of 7 for the Cats. It's still unbroken. Hawkins, he kicked 3 of them.
Out, Jack. Move it on. Play on.
Takes a little off the kick. Guthrie goes back with the flight. Kick was perfect. Guthrie inside to Menegola again. 15th disposal coming up for Sam.
Play on. Play on. Play on.
Isaac happy to. Ran on his left. Simpson runs inside 50. Has a look. Kicks. Gawn. Front spot. Rowan. Maybe for Cameron. He thinks he has. He has 8 in a row.
Wow. Jeez.
Where did this come from?
How quickly has that happened? Gee, the Cats have put the foot down. That was unbelievable there by Jeremy Cameron. Real reflex action on the goal line and real deep entry again. A deep contest in your goal square.
Underestimate how good a hands that is for Jeremy. That's come off the pack at lightning speed.
It's unbelievable.
It's like a slips catch.
Real reflex, wasn't it?
It's 10 out of 10 for degree of difficulty, and you see the AFL players constantly doing touch with the footy and Making sure they got the foot in their hands all the time. That's why. Ability to be able to handle it like that. Amazing quarter of footy this from the Cats. They have just been incredible.
They're doing it against one of the stingiest defences in the league. Yeah, the stingiest. I mean, it's been remarkable all year.
8 unanswered goals. Stunning performance this from Geelong. It's the minor premiership up for grabs. Chance to pick a home final. The loser of this game, we know, goes and plays Port Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval. So Chris Scott, he was standing up about 25 minutes ago. He's taking a deep breath and having a seat. He'll feel pretty good about the side when they're going at half-time. Draka, they really just shut down this area of the game. Holmes is playing some close attention to Oliver.
High ball.
39-point margin, 8 unanswered goals. Incredible from Geelong.
Been one-way traffic in this term after that Viney goal. Bowie over the top. Here is Viney. Langdon. Heard the umpire. Touch was the call. Menegola got a fist to it. Cats run at it. Atkins might lead Spargo there. Menegola comes and assists. On the outside, Buse, Atkins, rolled, turned, gave. Kolodjasny goes back with the handball. Smith, he wanted to run into Brown, took the football.
All right, half-time.
And that's the end of a damaging second term. The Cats, it started with Jeremy Cameron and finished with Jeremy Cameron.
Well, it was an arm.
Well, it's a huge arm wrestle that is happening right now, guys. It is halftime. Very good game. Basically, I heard a couple of complaints saying that the stream is laggy, stuff like that. It might be an issue on your end, or it's possibly YouTube services, because currently YouTube is having issues right now. And I think the servers are not very good. So if it happens, just continue refreshing. Restart your internet. But I have no issues on my end. My stream is okay. My friend's stream, I could show an example right here. Let me just unhide here. Alright. Let me show you guys an example. Yes, you guys see here, an error occurred. Please try again later. Alright, that's because the stream was a bit glitchy and stuff like that, and going this error. So YouTube possibly might having issues. They have like at least 13 bugs that they have to fix. Continue refreshing, see if that helps, and it should be good. After that, or restart your phone or restart your computer. It's not lagging on my end. But what we're gonna do now, since it's halftime, halftime will be longer. So we're gonna play like a game or something and wait until the second term. So how long do we have now? We have at least 17 minutes. So I'm gonna check what time is 17 minutes from now. 8:59. Okay. Yes, I will put it back on after halftime. Okay, it's not 8. Okay. I got it. Alright, let me launch real quick. Let me move YouTube there. Let me also move YouTube. No, OBS. Snaz. How do I fast forward the live stream? Okay. Well, if you want to fast forward the live stream, here's how you do it. So you go to So I go instance my channel, so the one that I'm streaming on right now. And while I'm doing this, let me launch Epic Games launcher. Okay, launcher. So if you want to fast forward, so let's say from here, you just go there, right? See? Yeah, so like that. You just fast forward it, so you drag all this back. That blue circle thingy. Right. Let me launch a game. I'll unhide in about like 10-15 seconds once it finishes launching. Let me go this screen. Right. Fix my TV. There we go. Alright, that's the timer right there, guys. 15 minutes until the second term. Let me join Discord. Alright. Job's still not back yet. Fix my monitor. Leave that there. Something is wrong with my freaking controller. Yo, Job, you there? I just heard Job. Job, you can talk now. He's not talking. Alright. I don't know what Isaac's doing. I think he's eating dinner. So, play some creative. Wait until the second term starts. We got 13 minutes shown as the timer. So let's get started. Okay. So I'm gonna play like a game or so. We'll play until at least 45 seconds and then put back the footy on. Let's see. Hopefully I'm on the right servers. Okay, I'm on this year. By the way, I just got back on, so I haven't warmed up yet. I usually play Fortnite when there's no footy. Yo, what the hell just happened to it's supposed to be another what's it called? Shit. Should be another crazy thing. Yes, I will be. You see the timer there. That's how long until the second term starts. This is not Minecraft 2. This is not Minecraft. This is Fortnite. Okay, I just lagged there. My FPS. Hunting rifle and stuff. I have to get to this one. 500. a trick shot. No. Gonna play normally. Guy trying to find that. I normally do trick shots, you know. How many diamonds do you have? This is not Minecraft. Talking about coins, I have 50. I don't have a proper sniper, so I can't shoot. Okay. How's this guy still alive? I'm trying to get on the freaking map. Oh my god. Bro, stupid teammates, move out of the way. I don't want to see your freaking butt. How do I join Discord? I'll send you a link in a second. Where my teammates like legit going in the fire flank. Jump. I have a Discord server that you can oh, okay, this is not good. Oh my god, what are my teammates doing? Okay, well, my teammates are not doing anything. What is Discord? A Discord is a way you can talk to friends, screen share, and stuff like that. Yo, Job, my stream that you streamed on, it says an error has occurred. You have to refresh. Yeah, you chat with people. I'm not wanting people at the moment. Maybe if I have time. I don't think I have time after the stream because I have to do something with my friend. Job, you there? Job, you can talk, by the way. Okay, we got 7 minutes to go. Job is just acting quiet and think he's not there. Job, I know you're here. Job, are you just talking to your girlfriend? By the way, Job, by the way, guys, Job has a girlfriend. Alright, finally, this is the map that I wanted. Okay.
I sweat. The water vapor on your hands.
Nah, I don't want water vapor in my hands, bro. map is actually sick. You can use like you have animals here, but we've already claimed it. I can't touch my weapons. What the fuck? Oh god. Okay. Yeah, why did you not just like that? Oh god. Why haven't we been to the party? What is your Twitch? Are you talking to me, Dan? Oh my god, what? Yeah, it's great to shoot people down in the building. Alright, not close to field. Just want to go down. Up the street. Never mind. Dan, are you talking to me? You're saying, what's your Twitch name or call? I don't know what that means. I've got about 40 minutes to go. What is your name on Twitch? I don't have a Twitch channel. My friend does. If you guys want his Twitch, I can send you guys a link. Shoot me the 42. I don't know how that kid didn't see me. I was shooting at him. By the way guys, I'm using SNAS and SNAS takes a little bit of my CPU. That's why I'm lagging. All the Fortnite servers are shit right now. Bye. Are you talking about Discord, Twitch? What app are you talking about? If you're talking about Twitch, I don't have a Twitch channel. I can send you a link though, because my friend has a Twitch channel. Can you show me the footy as well? Yo, everyone, let me know when it's 45 seconds. Yeah?
Yeah. Jacob.
Discord? Alright. Yo, Job, you have to refresh the stream because it says an error has occurred.
I'm refreshing right now.
Yeah. It's half time, but the third quarter is going to start shortly.
Well, halftime's good.
By the way, your Melbourne's losing by 39 points.
No! I didn't have to
Guys, I love it when Joe wages. Oh, fuck. Joe, be my coach. Be my coach tonight. Watch, he's gonna wave me. 100% he's gonna build. He's gonna pickaxe me. He's gonna start picking up again. Watch, he's gonna pickaxe me. 45 seconds. Back out. Alright. Okay. Let me exit. Okay. Move live chat. Get rid of snaz. Get rid of this. Alright, here we go. Second term underway. We're back in 3/4 time. Alright, Joe, I'm gonna end the Discord call on my PC and call you on my phone. I'll be back, guys. Enjoy the third quarter.
Jackson. Henry helps out. Little handball intercepted by Oliver. Can the Demons get a spark early? Spargo handballed wide. Oliver lost his feet. Selwood, Smith, Parfitt out of the air did well. Lever got to deal with close. Almost kept it in.
Max, Reese, hold the meter.
Umpire throws it back in. Gorn got to the front spot. Petrarca. Selwood riding him hard. Atkins slapped it down. Went nowhere. He had another crack at it. Parfitt slid. Lost it. Petrarca can't control it. Viney bulleted in his direction. Really quickly took it. But immediately he was taken by a couple of cats. So Demons respond to their worst term this year.
Hurried kick forward. Athletically, Jackson to clean possession.
Hasn't been able to have any impact so far tonight, Luke Jackson. A young player, been in terrific form over the last month. Just can't find the footy forward of centre tonight.
Really need to get some domination around the clearances. Oliver and Petrarca. Look at Dangerfield. Just desperate to win it. Parfitt handed it back initially to Langdon, but couldn't keep it in.
Interesting hearing Simon Goodwin talk during the week. We want to win. We want to continue to win. That culture that we build, that winning feeling. This next hour or so, Richo, so important going into the finals. How do they respond to that devastating second term? Salem. Langdon gets away from Ron. Low ball. Brown at full stretch. Perfectly worked. Jackson on the end of it. Couldn't get any easier.
Yeah, that was a really good play. Both of their big key forwards, Ben Brown and Jackson, getting on the lead. You see this here. Jackson had a little area of space there to lead into, but we haven't seen that tonight. We haven't seen any marks on the lead, particularly inside 50. So hard to do against this Geelong defence.
Pickett and Brown in the first term. Viney got the first of the second, and then all Geelong since. Umpire shuffle. It's going to fall short.
In the direction of O'Connor. Spills out to Brayshaw. Faint a little handball. That was clever. Oh, Cozzy Pickett. Can't believe that they didn't take that mark. Now Bailey Fritsch. So just starting to unravel a little bit for Melbourne. Just back him in. 99 out of 100 there. They need to get rolling here. Can they manufacture a goal, Melbourne? Spills to Pickett. Well tackled he was by Atkins.
Started the game really well, Cozzy. Kicked a nice goal. Like a lot of teammates, just didn't get a good look at it for most of that second quarter.
Jackson was trying to guide it down back to Pickett, but just can't get their connection going at the moment, Melbourne.
Jackson got the first hand onto it. Menegola, though, for the Cats. Cleans up at halfback, works it into the middle. Smith did well. Then Isaac Smith. He and Joel do battle for the one ball. Langdon got there first. Bowie. 20-metre ball onto the chest of Spargo.
Stand.
His kick, hoping for Brown. A couple of Cats in his way.
Here we go. Rush it up. Luke, Reese. Back here, guys.
Mark O'Connor played so little football before being elevated into the senior team. Now a leader at the club. Jackson and Stanley again. Now Petrarca. He and Dangerfield. Neither had a real win. Pickett went low into the tackle. Dangerfield somehow extracts off to Atkins. Oliver tackle. Really good. Atkins had a few goes at it.
Brilliant effort, Clayton Oliver. Started this game unbelievably, and then just had a quiet patch coinciding with the 8 unanswered goals. The Cats had a few teammates with him. Can they get a spark going now? Great courage, Dangerfield. Never been an issue. In fact, most things on the footy field haven't been a challenge for that man there, Paddy Dangerfield.
It's always been a great mark, hasn't he? Take a big contested mark.
Brave as well as Pickett, just a little push in the back.
Come back behind you now.
Just got the luxury Geelong now of not having to play with urgency. They can just control the game and they're capable of getting in that mode too. The Cats just being conservative and
well, they can take the pace out of the game. They're so mature as a group.
Smith now sends it Rowan direction. Oliver trapped it initially. Here's Selwood. Put it in the direction of Close. Nice little step from Petty. Petrarca hands it back to Salem. Now he's going to go back and win it. Rowan. Some really good pressure. A little bit of a late one from Parfitt, so a free kick downfield. Here comes Petrarca.
Picked off one in the middle of the ground. In the end, Viney gets rid of his man. Ball bounces towards Henry. Stanley. Somehow Close got just the right spot. Moved Bowie out of the way. Now to Myers. Chance for Cameron. Smith did okay, gave it off. Neil Bourne Salem came back in his direction. Lever to May. The combination works it out. Bouncing ball for Dangerfield. Had to go a second time at it. Got rid of two Demons opponents. Onto the left, floats it forward. Viney. Bit of a problem here for the Demons. Just one goal from their last 23 entries inside 50. Deep in defence.
Trying to punch it out to Big Max, but in the way was Selwood, and that just the required journey to Tom Hawkins. So Paddy Dangerfield has been a massive factor in this game. That was disposal number 21.
Tom.
For Danger.
That's your line. Mark's here. 15 gone.
There's a look at the Coleman medal race. He's got 3 already tonight. We get 5 second-half goals and go back-to-back. Coleman, that's a good-looking strike. Beautiful kick. Tom Hawkins has got 4 goals.
Just repeat entries again for the Cats. Lower your eyes, hit a leading target. Times his lead so well, Tommy. And a nice finish.
So 4 straight now for Tom Hawkins for the night. The Cats have kicked 9 goals in a row. Trailed by 8 when Jack Liney kicked the first to the second. And there's the live ladder. As it stands, Geelong playing Brisbane next week and Port Adelaide hosting Melbourne. Holmes, Parfitt, Guthrie. Seemingly they have plenty of time right now. The Cats, wasn't the case early. Poor kick from Guthrie.
Foot on the line. Foot on the line.
From the moment in this game when they got the clearances tidied up and the contested footy and got first use and
Move it on, like.
put the Melbourne defence under pressure, they've just been in absolute complete control of this game.
Myers had to wait a long time. Bowie, the tackle strong. Oh, no good. Dangerous tackle, says the umpire, and Myers puts the ball in between a couple of demons. Kolajasny.
Releases it out to Isaac Smith. The big name players they've added into this side. You look back to last year's grand final, they were 20 points up. Half time over the Tigers and really have stacked this side.
That's the problem, isn't it? Cameron bobs up one week, he'll kick his 4. Looks to be Hawkins' turn tonight. It's impossible to stop all of them.
Just maintain some possession here across half back. See every Melbourne player.
And then they deny you the footy and make you defend for long periods.
It's a pretty well executed kick. He had Henderson in mind, running past Cameron. He's got to go back and find it close. Voted their best first-year player last year, and he got a ricocheted handball back. Henderson to the goal square. Max Gawn, too big and too talented on that occasion.
Long wait for Fritsch. Couple of Cats get involved. Blitzars, game 200, has a handball back to him. Tommy Hawkins has 4, needs 8 to defend and equal the Coleman with Harry Mackay. 1 or 2 in this term would make
it's a good chance.
An interesting final term. 33 years of age, looking for a second Coleman. Gone to a bit of space. Holmes. Myers tackled in the end, dropped ball. Oliver didn't go anywhere. Gawn got involved. Now chance for Parfitt. Bit of space for Atkins. Ducks inside, did well against Jackson. Now Guthrie. Hawkins the deepest of the Cats forwards. Kolajasny just lost it. O'Connor charged through. Dropped it, got it again, handballed off. Selwood somehow gets his way through. Dangerfield tries to fend off Jackson, bullets it back to O'Connor. All pretty slick stuff. Blitzarves, Guthrie, Selwood. And now a couple of one-on-ones. Dalhouse, he had to do with Bowie. Lever won the battle against Close. Under the chest of Oliver.
Clayton Oliver, an outstanding year. Already a 2-time best and fairest winner. Melbourne leading the coaches' votes at the end of round 21. Melbourne now they've coughed it up. Henderson has got Hawkins potentially one-on-one. May went back. Hawkins flicked a little handball back out. Oliver again, brilliant defensive pressure from Hawkins, forced that kick out of bounds. So Richo, a lot of Melbourne fans watching, played deliberate, did he?
He did.
Insufficient attempt. Keep it in. That was an extraordinary call. Dalhouse fighting for it. Bowie did well. Neil Bullen ran into Dalhouse. Great pressure from the Cats. Spills out to Langdon. He's trying to get it down to Petrarca. Kolajasny working it back. Selwood flicks it in the direction of Guthrie, and so let's go back to that.
Yeah, it was. I don't think that was deliberate. I mean, he just got tackled and it dropped onto his boots. There's no way knowing he was doing that there.
So Melbourne fans, Richo, watching right now, they've had an unbelievable season. This game not unfolding the way. Is there an obvious move? Is there something they need to do?
Well, I think it's the Petrarca deep forward move. I mean, they've had 35 inside 50s. They've had more inside 50s than Geelong, but nothing's working inside 50.
Nice tackle, Spargo.
So I don't know, make him your deepest forward and actually hold him down there and stretch the ground out a little bit. I mean, the Geelong defence is just totally on top when it goes in there. Henderson's just mopping up at will, 21 disposals. That'd be the obvious one.
Dangerfield couldn't quite find the football with his boot. Just back to that tackle, Tommy on Clayton Oliver. There's nothing to worry about for Tom, is there?
No. No slinging motion or...
Throw, Melbourne, advantage.
Threw it over his shoulder. Here is Oliver. They need one desperately just for confidence, and they get it. They finally break the run. Nine in a row, and it ends there.
Just keep looking at these 15 kicks. Boys, 15 kicks, I reckon, too.
So there's the Hawkins tackle. Nothing to be worried about there. I mean, he's just tackled him normally and dragged him down. He hasn't tried to dump him. It's not two motions.
No problems there for mine. Technically, that probably should have been holding the ball because it's a drop kick.
Drop kick, yeah. And Oliver's okay. He's just kicked a goal.
Midfield goals, really important. Can the D's get some movement here? Sparrow taken high. Got to get it moving quickly. Can they get back-to-back goals? Ben Brown the target. Pick it at ground level. Ben Brown nearly the mark. Crashing through harms.
Tom. Reese.
Knocked out of mid-air. We'll keep it in at time, so.
Reese, Tom, same again.
Can the D's manufacture here? Just trying to get some spark. Can they get back-to-back goals? Of clean possession here to McDonald. Brown at the back. Tried to edge Blitzarves underneath it. Second effort was okay. Can he keep it in? Probably a better result. Paddy Dangerfield. Not sure you're going to get that, Pat.
Your numbers keep wide. Reese, Tom, hold the meter.
Atkins putting a lot of time into Pickett around this stoppage.
The Demons have gone back-to-back in this game. Last of the first to the second. Can they do something here? Almost for Rivers. Little handball. Couldn't quite control the football. Close did.
Pushing it back. Geelong. Joel Selwood. Stand.
Thanks, Cozzy.
Back it goes to Joel Selwood. Game 3-3-2 next weekend. He'll tie the club record with Corey Enright. And Tom Hawkins will play his 300th next weekend. Seems fitting, given how far down the road they've been together. Selwood and Hawkins, they celebrate those two milestones together.
Yeah, it's just forward to centre for the D's. Just cannot get any of their forwards involved in the game. Brown, McDonald, Fritsch, Jackson.
Buse sort of ran out of options in the end and just handballed between the legs of Petrarca. Atkins, great support. Little handball to Simpson. Now to Buse. It's dragged over the line.
And that will make Simon Goodwin happy. For mine is just dialing up that really intense. But that's Melbourne at their best, isn't it? Petrarca there. And showing you saw Pickett getting involved. And they apply that sort of pressure, Melbourne. Very hard to beat. There's Guthrie. Holmes. He trying to crash through. Well played, Myers. They've got out the back. Cameron can run, take a bounce. He does. He looks up. Dangerfield's running back. We know how quick he is. Rowan's lightning quick as well, and he's going to take them on all the way to the goal square. And that breaks your heart. Coast to coast goal. Rowan gets his second.
Yeah, had the wrong opponent there, Gary Rowan. Luke Jackson got caught out on him. That was a brilliant kick, though, by Jeremy Cameron. And Gary Rowan is running at full pace to collect that ball. That kick could not have been any more perfect inside 50. And Melbourne, they slogged away there, couldn't get anything done in their forward half, and the Cats on the rebound.
Go square, guys, please. Go square.
That's a great piece of play. I mean, Melbourne had the Cats hemmed in. They just couldn't hit the scoreboard. And then look at that kick. That is an unbelievable kick by Jeremy Cameron. That is Gary Rowan running at full pace.
Here we go. Jump out.
That hurts if you're the D's. That transition goal after having it in your forward line.
He didn't have to break stride or even adjust it. 44-point margin. Parfitt, Stanley, able to take on Viney, got rid of him. Buse went with speed, couldn't control the football. Viney sends it forward a little, just lost control of it. Buse has his kick partially smothered. Salem, he never took it cleanly. Neil Bullen, Harms, Viney, Oliver, over the top, now to Harms. They continue to work forward. Pickett looking for another. Kick the first of the night. He's got two. Quick response.
Oh, that's better. A bit of connection, bit of run and link. And that was what Geelong did to Melbourne in that second quarter. Run and link, run it through 50. Don't kick it at the Geelong defence. Some chains of handballs happening. Pickett ends up on the end of it.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
This is better from Melbourne out of a congested situation. Had the outnumber, got some run and carry, run at the Geelong defenders, make them second guess, which they had to then. Eventually free up Pickett. And that's exactly what the Cats did in the second quarter to the Melbourne defence. They just haven't had that connection forward of centre tonight, the D's. Can they get it going a bit more?
Oh, brilliantly done, Joel Selwood. Just dance down and look at Cameron. Devastating play from the centre for the Cats. They've had incredible scoring opportunities out of their centre clearances tonight.
Right on it. Right on it.
So quick on the lead.
15 gone.
Great play by Joel Selwood. Never overkicks the ball, Joel. Just places it out into space. And that's perfect if you're a leading forward. It gives you more time to get separation.
Always going to be an incredible addition, wasn't it, to put Jeremy Cameron into this talented side. Good effort, but just to the near side. We know he's missed 2 patches of 5 games with hamstring injuries, but he looks as ready for a finals campaign as you'd hope he would be.
Henderson just drifted in. There is Jeremy Cameron. Atkins. Stanley had a runner. Kolajasny. Leading leader to the race was Dalhouse.
Those last couple of forward entries, they've had leading targets and they've got Lever up out of that defensive area. And he hasn't been able to defend on the lead.
Dalhouse too close to Atkins. Runs away from McDonald. Now to O'Connor. Henderson, so they've gone the long way round.
Move it on. Play on. Stand. Play on.
O'Connor puts it in a dangerous spot. May flew, knocked it down. Harms, Langdon. Bowie back to Langdon. Squeezes the kick. Henderson cuts it off. Talked so much about how he thought his career was over at the end of 2019. Recalled.
Reece, Max, hold the meter.
Suddenly, another finals campaign awaits.
An effort from Lockie Henderson. He's arguably playing the best footy he's ever played too. He's incredibly important to this Geelong side. His Harms directed it to Viney. Viney couldn't keep it in.
Reece, Max, hold the meter.
Amazing coaching record. Premiership coach in his first ever season. He's chasing a second All these years later, they've been so consistently good. They're going to take some beating. The Cats, no doubt about that. Here's Hawkins. Close calling for it. Langdon over the top. Petty went to the voice, which was Salem. A little too hot the handball.
Melbourne rush. To your left. Tom, Max. Here we go.
Tactic to get Max Gorn back there regularly to defend. That was kicking from Holmes. In the way was May, and this is the Melbourne that we've seen so much this year. Well set up in defence, and then they are able to stream forward, although the Cats just holded them in their tracks. So the change of directions on, out wide to Langdon.
Closed down by Cameron. Over the top, Neil Bullen.
That's up 5. That's up 5.
Lever realises he's got a few metres and takes them. Drives the ball inside 50. Max Gorn, little kick. Holmes got an important hand onto it. Atkins weaves through traffic, does well. McDonald, smother, harms, collects, gives. Now Oliver takes a little heat off the kick. Brown lost his feet, but somehow kept his head, got his hands in the right spot. He can look at his second.
Thanks, Tom. That's your line, Ben.
Little kick here, Brown, just that left foot gave way. So one straight for Ben Brown tonight. Comes back enough too. Got the last couple. 33-point game. And Richo, however it plays out from here, what you don't want to have is your worst loss of the year going into the finals. We talked pre-game about the biggest loss being 20 points, but that second term, everything had been pretty good until that ridiculous run.
Yeah, and again in this third quarter, I mean, they're not being blown out of the water. I mean, 3 goals to 2. It was only really that 20-minute patch that hurt them, so they've just got to keep persevering. Oliver up to 22 contested possessions now, 30 disposals already. And he went 15 minutes in that second quarter without touching it. So that's incredible when you think about it. It's a ball magnet.
Down by 33. They won the first term and they're winning this third term.
A bit of ice under the eye there for Jed Buse. He's pretty relaxed about it all. Guthrie, what a fantastic ball winner he's become recent years. Menegola strong enough to get through the tackle. Got it back to Parfitt. Dalhouse. Umpire said that's fair. Arms. Strong tackle from Rowan. Rivers trying to get it out to Lever. Confronted by Close. Strong enough Lever to just ragdoll the smaller body in Close. Parfitt sliding in. Dragged it back under. Arms taken in a Menegola tackle. And umpire Matt Stevick, one of the best in the business.
Let it go. Who's up, Reece?
On the scene. On the hands of Petrarca. Atkins, standing start torpedo. May. Good battle of strength, isn't it, when you see Hawkins and May in a one-on-one contest there. 2 powerful units.
Hang on, Buzz. Who's up? Tom. Max.
Gorn got enough of it. Harms couldn't get a kick. Kicked Dalhouse instead. Dalhouse looks okay.
Max.
Stanley very athletic in the air. Guthrie in the Hawkins direction, skips over a few. Salem had to be quick, put onto the boot. Now the foot race is on. O'Connor did pretty well. Sparrow's tackle was good. Smith happy to step over.
You just look down at the ground at the moment, and
hang on.
Lockie Henderson's always that last man in line. They've always got the back six holding, and I think you just got to go man on man and not push an extra up again around the stoppage against Geelong, because it's too hard to get through. The Giants did that when they won down here a few weeks ago.
Nicely done, Lever.
Just played man on the Geelong defence.
It's a brave kick that might come unstuck. They have to take risks, and it's the right option. Good tackle. Sparrow made it good. Bailey Fritz really hasn't been sighted at all tonight. Runs to 50. Open goal square. Can he bounce it home? He's missed to the near side. So it's an outstanding year, Bailey Fritz. 7 goals last week. 6 goals for the year coming in. He and Tom McDonald really struggled to have an influence tonight. There's 2 of their really important forwards, Richo.
Yeah, Tom McDonald's a real connector. Likes to get up the ground and just hasn't found any space tonight.
Cameron failed to fly, got himself set, and then just got a little too close to the man in front. So you'd think a pretty content coach's box right now.
Absolutely.
They're never content.
Well, they're less angry than normal.
That's true.
The Cats have not been on top at any point this year. Live ladder, they are right now. Minor premiership, as we know, up for grabs tonight, and the Cats have done a mighty job. Hawkins, there's a few to beat, somehow forced it to the ground, did well. Downer sort of flicked it to him, didn't quite work out. Rivers ran out of room, so put it over the top to Alex Neil-Bullen. The Demons.
All right. 3/4 time. This is going to be very intense. A very intense one indeed. So, right now, as you saw, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of recap. Melbourne and Geelong basically did this big arm wrestle. Melbourne were winning by at least 3 or 4 points in the first. Second quarter, Geelong did a very good job, led by Cameron, who kicked a couple goals in the second quarter, as well with other Geelong players as well. And the third quarter, I'm going to say, is Geelong did okay, also very good, but Melbourne basically came back in the last 4 minutes. They kicked 2. Ben Brown, I thought was going to be behind, and then another Melbourne player also kicked a goal, Cozzy Pickett. So this last quarter will be a showdown, an intense one indeed. Right now, Geelong are winning by, let me see, I'm going to check the AFL app, by at least 39, no, not 39 points. That's wrong. 32 points. So 32 points is basically the target that Melbourne need to basically get back into this game. And they're doing a pretty good job. You know, Geelong are a very good team. They have been winning a lot of games this year. So Melbourne also did a very awesome job. The most intense one was Brisbane a couple months ago in round, I don't know what round it was, like round 6, 7-ish, I don't know. But, you know, Brisbane smashed Melbourne in the first, second quarter, and then Melbourne came back in the third, fourth quarter. So we'll see if Melbourne will come back in the last quarter. Let me know your opinions in the live chat. We got 9 likes in the stream. Appreciate everyone. And thank you all for at least 300 subscribers. I just checked it a couple minutes ago. So really appreciate the support, everyone. Means a lot. But we're just waiting for the last quarter now. Should be starting in any moment shortly. Alright, let me read the chat. Job was on my stream before. He said he was shaking so hard. By the way, guys, tomorrow we'll be streaming Collingwood versus Essendon. Job said, "You too." Yeah, so we'll be basically streaming Essendon and Collingwood tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our last match until next year. I won't be streaming the finals. If you want to know why I'm not streaming the finals, it's because the AFL made a blog post about streaming the finals, and they said that many streamers cannot stream the finals this year. But hopefully maybe next year, we'll see. But after tomorrow's match, then there will be no footy streams until next year in March. Do not unsubscribe, guys. I will be streaming footy next year, and it will be a lot of fun. Can't wait for all the teams to take a break and see what the game will be like next year for 18 teams, maybe even less or more. And since the AFL is going to be ending soon, I won't be streaming. Tomorrow will be my last stream, and then I have to figure out what streams I should do, like watch party and stuff, maybe soccer, I don't know, but I might make a poll soon. I know there's going to be a boxing match soon against Logan Paul and some particular fighter, so I'll definitely be streaming that. But yeah, we'll see. I'll make a poll once footy is finished for me. But yeah. I'm going to unmute the...
3/4 time by 32.
No, it's not Haim, and the D's might have won that third term, but it's certainly the Cats that are just owning control on this contest. But there was one piece of play that really stood out for me and told the story of this game. Have a look at this from Brian Myers, taking possession, the quick step, and then the handball out into space of Jeremy Cameron. He has a bounce. You can see Patrick Dangerfield
Melbourne's
just
pressure,
running
very good,
into their forward 50. Take your pick. It's Gary Rowan, and he takes them on and kicks the goal. So
like
important and impressive across every line
Melbourne
so
still
far,
have a
but
chance.
Plenty of work for the D's to do in
Just
this
have to make sure that
quarter.
Geelong doesn't
Richo,
kick a
you
goal.
hit the nail on the head when you said that connection piece in their forward half is just
Ben
lacking
Brown
tonight.
did very
They had
good.
The first 5 inside 50s
was
in that
calm,
third term, but
marked the
just
ball,
lacked spark.
kicked
They
it.
couldn't capitalise on those inside 50
That's what
opportunities.
Melbourne has to
and
do. Pressure,
McDonald,
clearance,
Jackson, Fritsch, they just haven't
orders,
been able
other
to
kinds of
impact the
stuff that they
game like
need
we've seen
to,
in previous weeks.
work
So
on
no
for
doubt
last quarter,
heading into
so
a
this will
final
be
series,
intense.
each and every Demons player out here tonight is going to hopefully finish with an impact.
Thanks, Abby. If it stays the way it is, 32 points is the margin. They're over to the Adelaide Oval to play Port Adelaide. That'll be a serious challenge, but we know this is a very good group. They've had more home and away wins than they ever have in their history, Melbourne. So they'll back themselves in regardless of where they finish up.
Look, you know they're going to win the footy. You know they're going to win the contested possessions and clearances. They've been doing it all year. It's just been that forward of centre tonight, which at times this year
Alright, here we go.
clicked, and it hasn't quite
Last
clicked
quarter,
tonight.
the intense
But
showdown.
they do so much
We'll be
right,
back
Melbourne,
in full time. Enjoyed the
they'll be
intense last
bouncing
quarter.
back next week.
Perfect bounce to start the last term. Big Max put one hand out into the chest of Petrarca and out the back Pickett. So centre clearance is always a big factor, but tonight we've seen a lot of scoring opportunity direct from this part of the ground.
2 metres, please. 15 gone. Thanks, Joel.
This man here has made the most of his opportunities tonight, Cozzy. So exciting to watch him in full flight. Directly in front. Cozzy's got 3. So we really did break the game down. And it's a 15-minute period where the Cats went ballistic, kicked 8 unanswered goals. Aside from that, Melbourne really, on every measure, have won the night.
You look at the worm that Champion Data provide, and it is, you can almost circle, what is it, 19 minutes of footy.
which sort of came from nowhere.
Yeah. So 4 of the last 5 now to Melbourne. 26 points the margin only. An 8-goal run in the second term, the first of the third. Other than that, Melbourne have been absolutely competitive. How do they play out this last home and away term? Gone. Little one to Harms. He went over the top. Selwood tried to close it down. Petrarca. Gawn and Oliver. The big 3. Through the middle they go. Towards half forward, full forward territory. Kolajazzi. Little give was good. Atkins. Set upon by Brayshaw. Did he get a foot to it?
I could not tell.
Yeah. Right. Hey, couldn't tell. I think he's got a boot in the end.
Just got his boot to it.
Reece.
Could have been deliberate though. Played that against Oliver in the last quarter. Similar reaction.
Little chance here for Petrarca. Didn't hit it as he would have liked, so Brown has to wait. Fritsch quickly in his direction, couldn't take it cleanly enough. So suddenly there's this
urgency there.
A real sense of momentum for the Demons. As we said, the last 3 of the match and 4 of the last 5. Margin's still a healthy 26, but momentum seems to have swung.
I'd love to pitch one here. The D's. Oliver's got the first access to it. Here comes Neil Bullen. Underground handball was clever. Petrarca. He looks really sharp all of a sudden. Back to Rivers. Langdon. Centering kick. Can Brown take a contested mark? A lot of defensive numbers back there. Spargo got it. Back-to-back goals to start this last term.
Just get it to the top of the square, get a contest, get it to ground level. It's what the Giants did here a few weeks ago when they had an upset win. Just don't let the Geelong defenders mark the footy, get it in deep and get them under pressure. And there's a bit of light there now.
That sort of last round where
anything
just been extraordinary.
Didn't quite kill the ball there, Henry, and Spargo reacts a little bit quicker. Cats defence under pressure. They need to send a clearance here now. The Cats just to relieve a bit of tension.
Been 44 points a couple of times tonight. They kicked the
last quarter.
4 of the match, 5 of the last 6, as you can see on the screen. And suddenly, it's just a 20-point margin. Gawn again. Gets involved. Rivers knocked away from him. Dalhouse quickly. Simpson a fumble.
Tackle.
Time to gather. Didn't though. Oliver. Almost a sort of throwish type action. Lever gets involved again. Tries to get rid of a couple of Cats. Harms. Couldn't make it quite work. Myers thought about the left. Did in the end. Went long. Hawkins. May. Plenty of discussion with Stephen May and the umpire.
Top of my hand back. I'm behind you. Rux, Max, Tom, back here, guys.
Max Gawn all of a sudden a big factor, giving first use. Melbourne midfield. Hawkins with his strength. Neil Bullen winning the clearances consistently. Bounces. Jackson fell over at an inopportune time. Brown did pretty well to keep it going forward. Can Spargo get hold of it? Tried to flick it back out. Jackson. Well done the Cats though. Won a really good 50-50 ball, but there's big Max Gawn. He has done that so well all this year. When they've needed him in defence,
plugging in my phone.
He's there. When they've needed him to push forward, he's got there as well. Now Spargo, all of a sudden, a couple little gaps open up. Brayshaw thought about Viney. Now pulls the trigger into the corridor. Jackson, great contest. Unlikely rover. Ben Brown got a push in the back.
Tassie kick, pushing back. No, Tassie kick. Back there. Back to Ben Brown.
Come back to Ben
so
Brown.
So Ben Brown will get a free kick.
Melbourne really have got all the momentum. Brown dumps a long ball down. Bailey Fritsch launches. Over the head, Henry content to see it over.
Who's up in the ruck? Luke, Reece.
Melbourne have owned the term, 25 disposals to 6, Richo, in this term.
5-1 clearances.
Importantly for the D's, 2 goals. Maybe a chance here for Pickett on the left, can't kill it. Back enough.
It is more urgent. Cats need to just slow the tempo here, and this is an opportunity for them there from a kick in. Just take a bit of heat out of it for 30 seconds to a minute.
A unique privilege. You can really hear the players' conversations out there, and I can hear the Cats defenders saying, "Get on, Pickett." They're just sensing that these are really important minutes all of a sudden.
You can see Jeremy Cameron, Isaac Smith just saying, "Settle it down."
May takes front position.
Pushing the back, May.
So unrealistic
Stephen May.
attempt. Gary Rowan, Stephen May gets moving quickly. Rivers through the corridor. Brayshaw wants it out wide. He's got a little lead from Pickett. He's going to head in that direction.
Back 2 metres. Stand.
Concussion
19 points
manufacture
the
from
margin.
there. There's a lot of Cats defenders to work their way through.
Play on.
Jackson, Ben Brown, the big targets. Jackson, really well done. Spargo could have gone to Oliver out wide. Decided to go inboard. Finally took on the tackler. Can Oliver get a goal from there?
It's a goal! What a goal!
They're
They're coming!
The D's are right back in this.
They are coming!
That is extraordinary.
Trevor's not there, but if he saw that, he'll be jumping
Deep
off his
breath
chair.
for Chris Scott. We didn't see this coming either, Richo.
We didn't see it in the second quarter with the Cats, and the D's are doing a very, very similar thing, smacking them around the ball. It's 34 possessions to 9. 14 contested
13 points
possessions
now.
to 5. They just got that into a dangerous spot. It got out the back.
15 minutes to go. Still plenty of time.
All the Cats got sucked in there. Oliver was the man that just waited out for that handball. Great finish around the corner. The ball got out the back of that Cats defence again.
So the last 5 of the night to Melbourne, the last 2 of the third, and the first 3 here in the last term. 44 points. It's been whittled down to 13, and Sparrow an important grab with views.
7 clearances to 1.
You see Geelong just getting back as quick as they can.
Who's at home from a Demons perspective? Chance for McDonald, hands on it. Spargo looking for another.
It's another goal! Another one!
It's a 7-point
It's so
game.
good! 7 points now. They were losing a lot by Geelong, and now they just came back towards the end of the third quarter, and now they kick a couple. This is
Spargo's
insane.
kicked 2 now in this quarter. Unbelievable out of the middle. Max Gawn, he has lifted.
This becomes a real issue all of a sudden. Reece Stanley, no body contact. Max Gawn dominating. They're dominating out of the centre clearance.
6 disposals this quarter, Max Gawn. 3 clearances on his own.
Unbelievable scenes here in Geelong. This game was over, but no one told Melbourne. Big centre clearance coming up. Why wouldn't you go to Petrarca? Strong enough to hold his strength in the tackle. Back to Max Gawn. He's all over it, Max. Big, long driving kick. McDonald underneath it. Almost took the mark. Ground ball there to be won. Oliver, look at the effort. Really willing himself onto the contest. This is extraordinary. Melbourne have just manufactured all the momentum.
And the forward line that has struggled a little bit is suddenly just winning some crucial one-on-ones, getting it to ground.
Oliver again got a really important hand in.
The man. Geelong.
A little bit of a pressure valve relief. Well, Blitzar, I imagine he's just going to want to slow things down, put his hand up and take some time here.
Stand.
Good man to choose in Selwood in a crisis, and he chooses his mate Hawkins.
Stand.
So the Cats kicked 9 in a row, led by 44. Since then, 7 of the last 8 to Melbourne. In the pack, flying high.
Holding the man.
Melbourne. Stephen May.
Stephen Mate goes back to him. Dragged the ground.
There, danger.
He was off to the races. May at halfback. Picks off Bowie.
May's won a couple of crucial free kicks. Won the footy back for his team.
Petty to Sailor.
You won't see 42 touches to 12. You can't get their hands on it, Geelong.
7-point game, stakes so high. Host the Lions at a ground you choose, or travel to Adelaide and take on Port Selwood, taken high. Cats a chance here to go forward.
Stand. Lay up. Lay on.
Kolodjasny happy to work it over the top. Now to Simpson. Gets a little more complicated down the line. Back to Henry. Across to Smith.
I reckon they've nearly got it shut down now, Melbourne. They might have to go long down the line.
Isaac rolls onto his left. Loves that long ball. Well done, Lever.
They did well then, Melbourne. They shut down what Geelong wanted to do, that tempo play. Now they've won it back.
I'm back.
Suddenly it's the intercept marking game that Melbourne have done so
Joe
well.
can't believe it. He's jumping off his chair and just
so
came
much
back.
more dangerous going
Look at
forward.
Cosy Pickett
All of a
is
sudden,
going forward.
Melbourne's Max Gawn chips it in the Bailey Fritz direction.
Bad kick though.
Henry read it really well. So plenty of time left in this game. 4 unanswered goals this quarter. Last 6 goals of the game, Melbourne. And the stakes are enormous, Richo. Home final that you can
choose your venue almost. It's what it's going to be, I think.
Yep. Or Port Adelaide. Massive. Sense of urgency. Tension. You can just feel it in the ground. The players are acutely aware of exactly what it means. Blitzarves did well, clean possession, hands it off to Simpson. Langdon good tackle pressure from
tackle.
behind.
They need to get
Put the one
back.
mid out.
Cameron one-on-one, Das. They get it in there.
Oh, Hawkins didn't see it. It was the
Did
kick.
they get
It
back?
was onto Petty. Now they fold back. Myers punches it low. Beautiful pickup. Jeremy
Good
Cameron.
tackle.
Petty rode the tackle well.
Very good
Hard
tackle.
under pressure. Bowie. And steady head of Stephen May.
That was a good tackle by
They can reload here,
Melbourne
the
player.
Ds.
You know, Cameron's very
Salem with
dangerous.
that left of his, but he was looking for a man who lost his feet, and that was Fritsch. Kolodjasny now to send the Cats back inside forward 50. Low ball, well weighted, couldn't have been any better for Cameron. Magnificent kick. In the right pocket for that deadly left of his.
Thanks, boys.
So Jeremy Cameron to settle the nerves a little. To stop the run of 6 goals to the Demons. Around the corner.
Post.
Woodwork hit.
Did it get back, Melbourne?
May drives a long ball. Henry. Bailey Fritsch tunnel balled it out. Umpire let it go. Blitzarves surrounded by Demons.
Ball up.
Thank you. Thank you.
8 points to margin.
Jackson down to Petrarca off the side of the boot. And
Oh, that's a
lands
bad
right
kick
in the
again.
lap of Isaac Smith. Interestingly, it was
Fat side open here for Hawkins.
That's where he heads. Cameron out the back. Oh, brilliant
Ah.
mark. Lever really getting his eye in. Melbourne have got the game on
10
their
minutes
terms
to
at the
go.
moment. Out to Pickett. Will he take on Blitzarve? He's going to get rolling. Bailey Fritsch out the back. Can Cozzy get through? He takes The full measure of a run. Fritsch has got his man.
Fritsch, he can go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
5 unanswered this quarter. What about this game?
What about this season? What about this round?
Just unbelievable. So Bailey Fritsch, who hasn't been able to get involved at all, kicks an extraordinary goal. 2-point ball game. Unbelievable. 7 unanswered goals.
2 points now.
We'll take it back to this intercept mark by Jake Lever, a contested intercept mark. He got the switch, they got a fast play happening. Good use of the body by Fritsch, but take that back to Lever. End-to-end stuff from the Ds. May and Lever in this last quarter been really good.
So how does it end? Ball to be won. Guthrie good. Reece Stanley uses his pace, pinches a break. Deep ball inside 50. Rowan has it knocked away. Chance for Dalhouse.
Behind.
3-point game.
Short one to Rivers.
3 points. Melbourne need to kick this one to be in the lead. Need to kick at least 2 goals.
Down the field, Rivers.
2 goals, because we
Besides
know
Ben
that
Brown's
Geelong
his
can
man.
just come back.
Blitzarves defending. Selwood took on the tack. They got through with just sheer will.
The pressure.
Enormous heat around the contest. Good tackle from Henry by Matt Stevic right on the scene. So Max Gawn just taking a well-deserved break is going to be a massive factor, you feel, in the last 9 minutes of this game. Oliver. Harms goes short. McDonald
Mark
searching lead up the ground. Heads in the Fritsch direction. Harms got back. Couldn't complete the mark. Max Holmes. Clever little kick. Atkins.
Thank God it was a
sliding
drop.
in, and McDonald sees it over.
The Cats led by 32 points at three-quarter time. In the history of this club, 203 times the Cats have led by 5 goals or more at three-quarter time. You know how many times they've lost at this ground?
Never.
Once.
Once.
West Coast 2006. 5 goals or more at this ground.
It's that kind of day, home.
It's that kind of a weekend, isn't it? You just don't run the Cats down at this ground with a big lead, and the Demons are doing a great job of it. Can they finish it off? Can the Cats find a way to hold on?
It's their hunt around the pack this quarter.
The
26
hunt
contested
is
possessions
near.
to 12. They're just all over Geelong.
The skipper runs into Guthrie. Curls it
That
around
kick
the corner to
by
find Saylor.
Selwood.
Getting connection now too, forward of centre.
So Gawn sees a couple of things he
Kicks
likes,
it.
chooses
Well,
second grab it,
mark!
finds a way.
It's a mark!
So Ben Brown looks at his third, and if he can find it, the Demons
If he kicks
are in
this,
front.
Melbourne are in front.
We didn't see that connection. Now they're getting it, they're all over.
They trailed by 44.
Needs to stay
After
calm.
Rowan
Ben Brown.
kicked the second goal of the Cats in the third.
Just make sure Ben's line is long.
Ball use this quarter at 87% Melbourne.
After all the football, all the minutes, all the training.
Ben Brown.
7.5 minutes of football decides who is the minor premier in 2021. Live ladder has the Cats on top.
Kicks it.
They stay there for now.
Oh no!
Free kick it is.
It's a
Right on the
Geelong
last line,
play.
but
No
Blitzarves.
score given.
So Joel Selwood went off with his customary blood rule. Surprising it's taken this long to get advantage on that Warriors head. He'll want to get back out there quickly. Men at goal. Are they prepared to pull the trigger? Lever's back there patrolling, and they really haven't got their shape right at the moment.
6 minutes to
Geelong.
go. Plenty of time.
And a goaler wants Hawkins, strength of May, and the numbers back here. Well played, hacked it forward. Now a chance, something or nothing. Oh, two Cats collide. Cameron's down. Jeremy Cameron and Henderson have collided.
Front on contact.
And they're still picking themselves up. Can you believe that? It was almost going to be a certain goal if they had got the communication right. So it's unraveling a bit here for the Cats. Petrarca's got it.
Langdon on the fat side of the ground.
Hasn't seen him, Petrarca. He's still out of... Petrarca just didn't look up. So now he transfers it out to May, who was able to push down the ground with a couple of bodies behind him coming out.
Oh, mark! Good mark!
It wasn't intended for him, but he grabbed it anyway.
You know what? Well done, Ed Langdon then. He pushed in to that fat side of the
Good
ground. He
strong
didn't get
mark.
used. We were talking about it. There's that big collision down the other end. Costs the Cats a potential goal. But he didn't just stand there then, Langdon. He then turned around and hit up at the footy. And it actually opened up this space for Sparrow to go back in and take that great mark.
Started as a sub 6 times this year. He's only got the 7 career goals in his 24
kick this
games.
one, Sparrow.
If he can nail this, it'll be the biggest of his career by some margin. Sparrow
kicking,
across the face of goal. And look how desperate Tom Hawkins is.
Hawks back there defending.
Boys, that was a really big collision between Henderson and
2
Cameron.
points now.
Both players were seen to
5 minutes to go. Plenty of
ground.
time
They
for
waved
both
them off
teams.
and are taking their place in this contest. But as we know, no pre-finals bye. If there's any kind of 12-day concussion protocols, it'll have massive implications on a final series.
Thanks, Abby. Well, we've got Joel Selwood still in the hands of the trainer. In fact, he's just
One
got to his feet.
Melbourne need to get back. 5 free to go.
Playmakers trying to get back onto the ground. Tom Atkins keen to get involved as well. Less than 5 minutes of the home and away season for these two sides. They came in 1 and 2. 2 points separates them. Saw the clock there. Just under 8 minutes. Dangerfield's been on the bench now. Close tried to feed it off to Parfitt. Brayshaw made sure he didn't.
There's the ladder. Line of premiership up for grabs at the moment. The Cats are hanging in there by 2 points.
What
a courageous performance this has been by Melbourne. Regardless of the outcome, it'll fill that man Simon Goodwin with great confidence. There they end up. Brayshaw, toe pokes towards the line.
Many people have opinions.
Good decision for the umpire.
Port come from the clouds.
I don't know why you calling him
and make
so
the Dogs
desperate.
Vulnerable.
Just his opinion.
The Lions jag something late, push the Dogs out, and now we're down to this.
Both ruckmen fall over. Max stands back up. He's had a little rest, and Parfitt, fresh air swing. Guthrie's handball partially smothered. In comes Atkins, trying to get a handle on it. Parfitt back to Isaac Smith, tumbles it down the line. Hawkins and May.
Get back, get back. Good job, Melbourne.
Enormous. Dispossessed. Myers can close pick it up. Here's Gary Rowan. Went to the voice. The voice was Oliver. Salem now. Hands it forward. Big Max
Gone.
has been
Kick
huge.
it. Kick it. Gone.
Big kick down the line.
Good job.
Henry's got his name over it. Brilliantly done.
One Melbourne. There's a Melbourne player there. Good hand pass. Brown. No, Brown.
O'Connor leads in the race. Harms gives chase. Nice work, the Irishman.
That's a big win.
Huge effort and a beautiful kick to Blitzarves. Had to be perfect, and it was.
O'Connor had to be so clean and not lose his feet, and everything was absolutely perfect.
Massive play by O'Connor. I thought he was under siege. I thought he was going to get run down. He had some good lateral movement to create a little bit of time for himself.
The pack forms and close.
Stand. That's you, Fleary.
Bowie pleads his case against Hawkins. Umpire having nothing of it.
Play on. I'm here. You. Stand.
Isaac Smith receives from close. Looks back. Might retreat. Short ball is on.
You want to be careful. One turnover here could be the game.
Play on.
And with it, the visit to the Adelaide Oval against Port Adelaide. Hold on, the Lions.
Deeks have got to man this up. I think it's under control now for them.
Play on.
Petrarca, exhausted, heads towards Smith. He heads close to the boundary line.
I'll go Cleary.
Just an extraordinary scenario. 2:25 left after everything in the home and away season. And we're still yet to decide the minor premier. Will there be a hero? Petrarca, Dangerfield. We've got some of the best in the game out there. Acutely aware of what's at stake. Hawkins slaps it down. Can they find something here? Over the top of him, Rivers. Picked up by Neil Bull. Eventually Simpson got a handle on it. Now Parfitt sliding in over the top. Oh. Crudely, Max.
Geelong.
So Brandon Parfitt. Happy to take a bit of time. Guthrie wants just the required journey.
A minute to go. They need to do something.
They use, and they will.
Not 15's the call. Petrarca's run him down. Back to Henderson. Nervous moments. Minute 43 and counting.
So it doesn't look like the Cats want to score. They just want to hold it now.
So the short one finds Menegola.
Stand, Alex. Play on.
They need a hero.
Cats come back with the flight. Brayshaw, somehow Petty got a hand to it. Gary Rowan was important. Harms finds a loose ball. Atkins puts the tackle on. Oliver, sidestep, not once but twice. Back by hand. Viney, the cute little kick to Brayshaw. Call was play on. Cameron got left behind. Brayshaw's handball to Oliver. Asked a bit of him. Back it comes to Brayshaw. Little one down the line to Salem.
Came off the bench, Salem. At the perfect time.
Now Salem towards half forward. McDonald's been quiet tonight. Petrarca had a look at it. Dangerfield crashed into Simpson. Ball in dispute. Guthrie picked it up. Gave it to Selwood. And he
47 seconds to go.
I thought he was going to play deliberate.
This is going to be a huge one.
7 seconds remaining. Can Melbourne score from here?
Heart beating, chest pumping.
Geelong are getting numbers back. Rowan's going back. Blitzas is back.
Maxie out the back. He wanted the voice of Oliver. Salem over the top. Did he drag it under? Matt Stevic. He's a calm head.
Max Reese.
So Max scores.
So now May's pushing forward.
Slapped down by Stanley off the ground. Brayshaw, and he kicks it over the line. Precious seconds.
No, it's insufficient.
Paid insufficient intent to keep it
That's on the
in.
line or outside?
Wow.
You're trying to keep it in to win the game. You're trying to push it forward to win the game.
Unbelievable decision. It might be the game right there. Guthrie can send it long down the line.
Big Pack chases after the football. It's out of bounds on the full.
And 50.
It's 50 meters. It's 50 meters. It's 50. It's 50 meters.
And didn't need to do it.
We'll get on the mark. Thank you. Here, thank you.
So how do they find a red and blue jumper? Lever. Happy to take a little off it and just hope Gore's there.
Gone! Max gone!
Chris Scott is out of his seat.
Max gone his marks! This is going to be so good
2021. And the
for the
captain's
2021 game.
1964
Max gone!
of Melbourne ended the season minor premiers. They've done it 9 times. 8 times.
This
they've
for
won the
this.
flag.
Gone needs to kick it.
One kick.
Max gone! It's in! And they won! They have won! They've won!
Try and script it. Try and write it. Try
Wow! Wow! Max scored like Gary Warren. done it.
Six goals to nil in the final quarter to finish.
Wow.
At Geelong. They've come
Wow.
back. Geelong, Melbourne. What a win.
What a win. That was intense. What a win. 100%. This was the best stream. What an effort. Melbourne will now face Port Adelaide next week in the finals. Let's go.
Oh my goodness, it's every boy's dream, isn't it, to kick a goal after the siren and win a game. But Max,
Joe can't
what a
believe it.
win,
I think
what a
he's jumping off his
turn.
seat
What's
right
running
now.
through your mind right now?
Yeah, we knew we could get close. We were playing our brand of footy. Yeah, they were scoring goals. And
Hopefully Joe saw that.
Just there in the second quarter, and as a midfield group, we saw what Clayton.
He can't believe it.
We really bounced back and played our brand of football. And yeah, every boy's dream. I've had it a couple of times against Geelong. So finally hit me foot, which was the first thing, and then went through the goals.
It's very important, isn't it, to hit the foot? But three-quarter time, you've got a 32-point deficit. What was the message from Goody? As you said, you're playing your brand, but it just wasn't connecting. So where was the shift?
Hey, there's a bit in what footy's happening at the moment. Friday night, Port were down by 5 or 6 goals, and they were able to come back in the second half, and we sort of grabbed some inspiration from that. And we knew, like I said, we were playing our brand of football. And yeah, once we got going that last quarter, the confidence was there, and look what happened.
And how important is it, you know, on the eve of finals to have a win like this for this particular group, to know that you can really come from anywhere, no matter how big the deficit, and take a solid win?
I don't know. No, I've never been top 4. They say you should take some form into finals, and that's what we've done. We've won 4 on the trot now, and we're still on top of the ladder, and that's pole position, and it's a pretty good position to be.
And your forward line, they were really under the pump in that, middle, I guess, the second and third terms. The likes of, Benny Brown, he was doing well. Rich just couldn't get his hands on the footy. So how did you see their final terms and the way that they really lifted for the occasion?
Yeah, big Benny Brown, he took some contested marks today. He was super, and Tommy was really good. I'm getting a hurry up here. Come on, let me live in my moment. I kicked the winner. Tommy was good. Sparks, Cozzy, they were all good in that last quarter, so it was good.
Enjoy, Maxine. Well done. Best of luck in the finals.
Das, however you try and look at this weekend,
Wow.
it's hard to actually put it into perspective.
What an
happened
intense
last
match.
night, what happened this afternoon.
I might
what
upload
happened at the
my
MCG
reaction.
and Clarko's last game with
I
Sean
might do that.
Brugman's last attempted touch, but I'm told the last time a player kicked a post-siren goal to secure the minor premiership, Sticks Kernahan, 1987 against North Melbourne. Guess what happened that year?
Blues won the flag in 1987. The great Sticks Kernahan. Let's get back down to Abby.
Ben, I'm pretty speechless, so it's pretty unbelievable to think what you're feeling right now. But how do you sum this one up?
Oh, Maxi, unbelievable. He tried to give me the chance to have a shot at goal earlier in the quarter, and I missed it. So good thing he kicked the one in the end. And I don't think I've had many better feelings on a footy field, that's for sure.
Talk to us about the leadership of Max Gawn, the man you just mentioned, and Simon Goodwin as well. It just seems like this group is so close in season 2021.
Oh, for sure. It's definitely a really close group, and I mean, they've welcomed me with open arms ever since I got to the club. But yeah, the leadership's been fantastic, and I think today's game shows just how we can, stick in a game. We're never out of
yeah,
it.
Geelong
I think that's something we'll
chat.
in the finals too.
Joe being toxic.
Well, congratulations, Ben. You are off to a final series. Well done out here tonight, and I think you better go and enjoy it with the boys.
Cheers.
But God, I'm gonna be honest here.
What on earth?
What
have
a
we just
match!
witnessed? The Melbourne Demons trailed by 44 points
Credit to
in the
both
third term. They
teams.
have won by 4 points to claim their first minor premiership since 1964. Their last premiership win. John and Lewis, what is going on in your mind right now?
I don't know. I just love the interview after the game, to be quite honest. And there was 2 questions in particular that I think Abby asked. One, what were you thinking, Max Gawn, when you were lining up for a set shot? He goes, I just wanted the ball to hit my foot. And then when the boys were trying to hurry up, he goes, leave me alone. I'm just trying to live my moment. I kicked the winner.
Look at the reactions.
So what an amazing comeback, and we'll talk a little bit more about
Look at
how
the
it happened,
reactions.
We'll have a listen into the song.
They are going to
what was a
sing
game that we thought they were down and out
very,
at
very
half-time?
loud
Down and out
Melbourne
and
song.
Maxi Gorman was jumping up like a kid on Christmas morning just then. This is going to be loud, isn't it? Oh, they've got to put the mask on first, of course.
Yes, this round has been out of control. How good.
What a ridiculous day of football. We're going to wrap it all up on Saturday stretch, but for now, enjoy this, Melbourne fans. Your first minor premiership since 1964. Well, you knew it was
Wow.
going to be
What a win. Melbourne are first on the ladder. They will face Port next week in the finals. It is going to be intense. Good luck to Melbourne on their finals journey. Unfortunately, we are not going to be seeing them in the finals, like me streaming the finals. So what a win. A very, very insane match. Job and me cannot believe it. Let's just go and let's go on Discord. Let's see how Job is reacting right now. Let's see. Job, you there? Job, your mic is muted. He's not talking. So, let's talk about tomorrow's match. Of course, Essendon and Collingwood. They will play at 3:20 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard
Jacob, the
Time.
reason why I muted, Jacob, the reason why I mute,
Why?
I destroyed my chair, and my mom just scolded me.
Oh,
Jacob just like,
you destroyed your chair? What?
I need to find a new chair. I'm sitting on the ground right now. Wait, no, I'm sitting on my second chair. I'm lucky I have a second chair. But the game was intense. The game was actually, I like the game. Holy,
Let's
I was
go.
sweating out of my butt.
Let's go.
I'm so happy.
That was a good one, honestly.
This is the first time I'm happy.
Oh my god. Let's go.
Let's go.
The fact that they were okay in the first quarter. Geelong kicked like a couple goals, and then they kicked a couple goals as well. And then towards the third quarter, Melbourne started coming back.
Okay.
And then at the fourth quarter, Melbourne just came very, very fast. They were pressuring. Their clearance is so good. Everything was so good. That's why Melbourne won that match. Their marking was very good.
I want to kiss Luke in the cheeks.
Max Gorn, he was so good. Kicked the winning goal. Like
that means
Gary Warren, as he always does every single time for a Geelong player. And I think everyone in the comments will.
That means that's Melbourne. Jacob.
What?
In the finals, that means it's Melbourne versus Port, right? Port Adelaide.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Let's check the Melbourne Football Club Twitter, guys. I cannot wait to see what many people are going to say.
My heart is bad. My heart is.
Here we go, guys. Let's see.
Oh my god! Wait, do you know? Giants versus Carlton is happening right now. Giants.
Look at the stats inside, guys. Look at the stats. Yellow is Cats. Black is Demons. Look at the Cats. The Cats were like, you can see the thing here. And look at Melbourne. They weren't very good towards the second quarter. Third quarter, it started going up, 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 all the way.
Wow, the Demons are so good. Melbourne!
Wow. This club is on fire. Look at everyone. Everyone is shook. That was awesome. What a comeback. Holy shit. Wow, what a game. Joe has to make a video, 100% Joe, of the reaction. You have to make that video.
It's gonna be like a meme of streaming.
You have to
People's
do
gonna
that.
take
You have
my
to do the reaction. You have to download my stream and just.
People are gonna take my face
reaction.
cam off. Like they're gonna like take my face cam off and just like and put it in another video.
Are you gonna make that video, Joe, or no?
100%. What, Isaac? What?
Wow.
I wanna eat I wanna eat Luke's ass. Oh my god.
Alright, everyone. After extraordinary 3 hours of live streaming, this was one of the best AFL moments this year. 100%. If you think that I'm wrong, alright, believe me, this is one of the best moments in 2021 AFL history.
Nice.
Melbourne came
Clutch it
back
up.
in
They
the
really
third
clutched it
quarter
up.
to
Wow.
full time. They have won by 6 or 7 points. They will be facing Port Adelaide next week for the finals. Will be played at Adelaide Oval or at the MCG.
So whoever wins Geelong, not Geelong.
Whoever wins the
Port-
match against Melbourne, if Melbourne
What?
win, they will be in the premium finals.
What?
They will skip the semi-finals and the elimination finals.
Why are you
They
saying
will
that?
be at the premium. If they won the premium final as well, they will be at the grand final
Viva.
where they will take the cup. Alright? So this is going to be very
Are you telling me to
intense.
leave?
As I said from before, I am not going to be streaming the finals, unfortunately, but good luck to Melbourne. Good luck to Geelong. They will both be in the finals as well on the way up because they're not out of the 8, but we'll see how it goes, and I'll give you guys further updates as well. But tomorrow, Essendon and Collingwood will be streaming that tomorrow at 3:20. Will be my last stream for AFL for this year, and then we'll be back to more for AFL streams next year in March. Tell everyone, subscribe, like, and have notifications turned on. Subscribe to my main channel. All that will be in the description down below. I'm gonna go and just jump very high and just scream on top of my mom's lungs now, guys. And we'll definitely be making a reaction video. We'll see of my for like the last 2 minutes. And yeah, until everyone, take care, talk soon, and goodbye.
So fast?